All right. We're here. We're here. We're back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I realized for some reason my audio input was on the wrong thing. Oh yeah, we got the thing. I forgot I had that. I kind of stopped doing that, but I forgot we had the thing on the left side that shows who's talking. Imagine that. All right, welcome everybody. Welcome to the second season of Silversong, which is of course called Three Crowns. It's going to be hard for me to make that change in my head since I associate Silversong so strongly with these guys. Um, I'm gonna have to flip that over. Three crowns. Three crowns. It's called Three Crowns. Remember that. Okay. So, I don't think we have much bookkeeping to do. We can kind of just get right into it. We'll do a little recap of last season, just because that'll set the scene quite well, and then we'll get right into it. Silver Song sibling. It did work pretty well, but we all must grow up, and things change. All right. So, previously, let's just get a little bit of music in the background. All right, that's pretty atmosphere. Use that. Okay, so previously on Silversong, last season, the party, four orphans from the same orphanage in the countryside of Stony Brook, all set out on a quest together in order to save their orphanage. The orphanage was at risk because the sole patron, the woman who donated all the money to keep the orphanage afloat, was ill with a rather serious and strange illness known as silver vein. And so, in order to cure the silver vein from the patron, they set out in search of a lyre, uh, like a little harp, a musical instrument, not the person who fibs a lot. And in search of that lyre, they came across the legend of the Bard of Belissander, who was said to be able to cure any illness with said lyre. And after tracking down the fable of the Bard of Belissander to a small island off the coast, they found that the Bard's story and the lyre itself seemed to be linked with the history of silver dragonborn and thus silver dragons on the kingdom island of Middlemere. And so, with the aid of a silver dragonborn, they began to explore where the lyre may have gone when it went missing, as the bard herself ran off with it and disappeared one day after the pressure of healing everyone became too much for her. And so they traced the lyre to a mine to the west of Glory Bell, one of the large cities of Middlemere. And after making their way through a mine that was sort of corrupted, the very earth itself was corrupted with these veins of silver, they found the bones of a silver dragon, which was slowly leaking its bone marrow out into the earth and poisoning it. The dragonborn companion that had been traveling with them, Rolla, revealed himself to have a bit of a different motive than what they previously understood. He wanted to destroy the lyre so that Silvervein could not be cured, as if Silvervein spread throughout the entire kingdom, then Silver Dragonborn would have a whole kingdom that only they could live within. And so after fighting with Rolla, who became corrupted and warped by the Silver Dragon's magic, when they defeated him, they found the lyre had been smashed by Rolla. Facing certain despair, they then realized that the statue standing in front of the bones of a young woman was actually the bard herself, petrified for all those hundreds of years. They did shoot him in his monologue. It was pretty good. He tried. He tried his best, but they were not having it. And so, after managing to free the Bard of Belisender from her petrification, they learned that it was not actually the lyre itself that was curing people. It was instead just the Bard herself who had the ability. And so the party took the Bard of Belisender around across the kingdom and cured all the people they could find who were inflicted with Silvervein. And so, as the silver of the corrupted mine turned to inert stone, and the people of Middlemere were cured of their disease, they found that the bard was rapidly aging. The years that she'd been petrified were quickly catching up with her. Her hair was turning gray within a few days. And so the party, after escorting her around the kingdom and curing Silvervein, they brought her back to her hometown of Belisandre so that she could be laid to rest on one of the hills overlooking the vineyards. And so, with their orphanage saved, they went home, back to Stonybrook, where the orphans were happy to see them, and the building itself could live on with the patronage of that the old woman who is now cured of her illness. As the party settled in for supper that night, they had a knock on the door. When they opened it, they were face to face with one of the King's Guard from the capital city of Eudora. And the King's Guard seemed to be aware of the deeds in which they'd just partaken in, and invited them to a trial that was going to occur in several months in order to induct new members into the King's Guard in recognition of the acts that they had done to protect the people of the realm. But there was another motivation behind the visit. The King's Guard had been looking into a certain sigil that the party kept seeing in their travels, always tied to nefarious means, assassination, illicit alchemy, and sketchy noblemen. They were not able to find the source of the mysterious symbol, but the King's Guard seemed to have more information. And so, should the party wish to investigate it, they will have to take up that offer and join the King's Guard. And that was where we left off, with the party watching the sunset over Riverland on a night in Stonybrook. And so that's where we'll actually return. However, it will be several months later. All right, are you guys ready? Let's get started. I'm excited. Okay. We open on another Riverlands sunset. Where last we ended with summer sun, now amber leaves usher in autumn. In the time since last we've seen them, our 4 orphans have busied themselves with preparation for their invitation in Eudora, each individually seeking to hone their abilities and keep their instincts strong. On a lazy day in fall, in the quiet countryside of Stonybrook, the children of Mother Margaret's orphanage are in the midst of cooking dinner. As they bustle about, spilling milk and mashed potatoes and arguing about who gets to sit where, a knock is heard on the door, revealing a familiar face that they have not seen in some few months. As the 4 of you have all been off on your travel, uh, first to arrive back at the orphanage, based on distance, is Ruva.
Yay. Knock, knock.
So you knock on the door and pause for a moment, listening for voices beyond it. You can hear kind of the faded, muffled voices of children shouting and yelling about dinner, but a louder voice kind of cuts through them. A familiar voice, and the voice says, "It's unlocked. Come in."
Ruva opens the door.
Very well. So you make your way inside, and as you enter, you can see some familiar faces seated by the fireplace. Pavlova sits reading to one of the children with a open book on her lap, but she kind of leans over the back of the couch to look towards you. As soon as she sees you, you see just a smile beam across her face. "You're back then?"
Pappy! It's so good to see you.
"It's good to see you too."
Is everyone else here?
Uh,
Am I the last?
Well, Tibbs and Gail are back in the kitchen helping with dinner.
Of course. I should try and go rescue them.
I suppose so. Well, I imagine that if you're arriving here, then cars shouldn't be so long behind you.
Gosh isn't here yet.
Not quite yet, but then he was traveling further south.
I see. Well, Kosh can take care of himself.
That he can.
I'm not sure about the other two, though. Ruva's gonna hurry into the kitchen.
Yeah, you make your way back into the back hallway. What's that? Where the dining chamber are located. And as you make your way into the back hall, you see just a little bit of a mess. You can see children kind of running back and forth across the hallway between the kitchen and the dining hall, all carrying steaming pots of food. And the sisters kind of carefully herding them, trying to get them not to bump into each other as they were.
Ruva's gonna sneak past the door so as not to disturb them, and then quick look in here to see if Tibbs and Gail are there. And then she's gonna see them and be like, I hope you guys haven't destroyed the kitchen when I see it.
Ah.
That's your response.
Yeah. I didn't know you were coming back.
You didn't think we'd ever see each other again?
No, not particularly.
Why not? You're so weird, Tibbs. Gail, how are you?
Ah! Ah! Oh,
See?
What?
hello there.
You act like you've seen a ghost.
Uh, no. It was in my own head. Sorry.
Are
Hi,
you here to help? Cause I'm not too good of a cook.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure most is done.
That's true, we are almost done, says Sister Amandine.
Thank goodness you're the type of lady that you were here, you know?
Well, I do try my best. If you'd like to take a seat, you can just tuck in. I'm sure there's still an open seat for you.
Perfect. I hear that college shouldn't be too far behind me.
I have heard that
College is
he's
coming?
aiming to return today.
Mm-hmm.
About time.
And I wasn't aware of any of this?
Why weren't you aware?
Did I
You really
miss
pay
a-
attention.
Did I miss a meeting or something?
We all said we were going to meet back up.
Has it been that long already? Did you know of this?
Well, sure.
Ah,
We gotta work on your memory.
it's been a while.
Been a while.
God damn it.
What are you over giggling for? Come on, keep going, keep going. I can't wait.
Ah!
Nah, never mind.
You
Us-
act like you've ever waited before.
Gale and Tibbs, as the two of you kind of make your way back out from the kitchen, and out into the hall, you actually come face to face with somebody else who's walking through the door.
Holy shit.
Who the hell are you?
Accompanied by
Who the hell am I?
Saoirse.
Gale,
And-
come on.
Eh?
You don't recognize me? I'm gonna give
He-
Gale a big hug.
He hugs you, and like after he stops hugging, he just gets real close, like uncomfortably close to your face, like, oh, I'll be damned. Hey, gosh.
I don't think I'm all that different. Hey, Gale.
Oh, you're so slender.
Slender.
Yeah,
All
you've
that
got a
walking,
real.
I guess.
How fast can you run?
How fast can I run? I don't know. I don't do a lot of running these days, actually. I'm gonna give Tibbs a big hug, too. Good to
Oh,
see you,
hell
big
yeah.
guy.
Hell yeah.
How's
God.
everybody?
I didn't know both of you were coming back.
I thought we all kind of said we'd be back around this time.
Yeah, his memory's not very good.
I lost track of time.
Were you guys both here the whole time?
Yeah.
Around.
Feel kind of bad about that, then.
Nah.
Eh.
It was alright.
They're all good with the food back there.
I hope. They made me cook.
All right,
Hey,
maybe I won't eat tonight then.
He didn't really do much. All he did was just pick up the vegetables, but he'll be fine.
That's part of it. You gotta move them.
No.
Wow. This feels like a long time ago. Ooh, sit up here.
Where you go?
Don't talk about it.
All right.
It's like he's never sat at a table before.
I'm gonna give Ruva like a little hug too while I sit down, and then I'm gonna pat this kid on the head.
Yeah, you see as you all enter the dining hall, recognition, of course, splashes across the children's face, and they all look overjoyed to see you. They're all kind of shouting over each other to catch your attention. And eventually Mother Margaret just kind of hushes them all down. Just, all right, children. Settle down now, settle down. All right, you can all talk to them after. It's okay. Let's focus on dinner for now. And as you all sit down and take your places, Mother Margaret looks towards the four of you and says, "It does my heart good to see you all back here. I trust you've all been safe and well on your travel."
Ruva smiles her biggest smile. But says nothing.
"Well then, don't be shy. Tuck in." She gestures to the food across the table.
I'm in there.
Yep.
Eating like I've never eaten a meal in my life.
Yeah, you all dig into the meal. For some of you, it would be pretty familiar food. Gale, you recognize vegetables from your garden, and Tibbs, you recognize food that you've meat that you've gone out and hunted for them. And
Look in there.
you all enjoy a pleasant dinner.
Hey, Tibbs.
Go ahead. Go.
Hmm.
What's
Yeah?
wrong with your face?
What? What?
You know, Ruva gestures to like your chin and mustache. That whole situation.
Did I get food on it?
Are are you trying to grow one of the beards like you grew that beard that one time?
What do you mean that one time? I thought it looked good.
Yeah,
It's
but I don't
not
think.
much longer than it was before.
Okay. River just kind of smiles, rolls her eyes, and continues to eat.
Oh wait, do you
It
not
looks
like
good,
it?
Tibbs. It looks good. Don't worry.
Oh. Wait. Wait, Gail, what do you think?
Hmm?
Does it look good?
Yeah, I'm a pretty big fan. I'm trying to grow mine too. Can you see it? And he gets real close and it's just same old Gale.
No, I think I can see something actually.
Oh,
It's a little darker, like around under your ear. Maybe like some sideburns.
massive grin on his face. That's all right. Thank you, Tibbs.
I mean, somebody's got to grow the hair here.
Yeah, that's true. It's got to be us, the ones who are going to be fighting.
I mean, it's gonna be getting colder. Can't
Are
be
you,
paying
wait,
for heat.
are you
we fighting?
saying that I can't fight?
No, what I'm saying is, we're going to be in the front and you're not.
Oh, that would be a difference for once.
Sorry, who always fell on the ground?
Well, take your pick. It was either you or me.
Vaguely remember something about a lot of campfires.
Mother Margaret kind of chuckles to herself as she's eating and just says, "You four haven't changed, I see."
Apparently not.
It's Rua's fault.
Mine?
There's nothing wrong with that. It's good to have familiar faces around.
Yeah, it feels like home,
It hasn't been that long. Come on.
What do you mean? Did you just say
Has it?
earlier you didn't realize it was that long?
How long has it been?
It's been months.
Several days.
Oh,
Several days.
3 months, I believe.
wow.
Oh,
It feels longer to me, honestly.
wait, Timber, get up.
What's
I need
up?
to see if I'm taller.
It does feel more
n-
like 2 years.
Sorry. Never. I don't. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm sorry.
Don't
Eh.
listen to him. Even the shortest can become the tallest.
What do you
River
mean? You're
says.
the shortest. Don't act like I'm the shortest. That's unfair. You're very short.
Mm,
I mean, you can float though, so
That's true. I'm almost
Hello.
your height.
have you gotten better at that? Have you been able to fall out of a tree yet?
What do you mean? I've always been able to fall out of a tree.
Well,
You mean?
not hurt yourself
Yeah,
when
that's not
doing
what he's
it.
having trouble with.
Yeah, I mean I can do that too. Did you talk about Ted Vamp and go disappear?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't do that today. But I'll be back.
Oh, there he
that
goes
reminds
again.
me of a
I may have
song.
inadvertently caused something.
Oh, it's all right. He does that near every day.
Well,
I remember doing that multiple times as well. Just on the off chance that something changes.
Yeah, where you're landing on your head though.
No.
wait, you fall out of trees?
I'll jump, you know, just in case.
I don't get it.
Because of what Mr. Voltaire told us. I put it in a song.
A song?
A whole song.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was kind of doing a singing thing for a while.
Well, let's hear it.
Oh, I'm not going to do it now.
What do you
Of course.
mean?
Wow, are you going to pay me?
How much?
More than the money that you have.
Ooh.
Oh, so you're rich now?
No. I didn't say I was any good.
Maybe let's not flex how much money we have here. Because we're looking at.
I'll give you 3 hugs.
I don't have that much money, but
We are orphans. River kind of looks around.
Fine, 3 carrots.
Oh, I'm not singing. I'm sorry. You know, my voice is a little, she coughs. Strained these days.
I don't believe that.
As happy as
She
I
takes
am to have
another
you all
bite for
back, I must ask, Mother Margaret says, to what do we owe the pleasure of this visit? The reason that you're all back in town. On the same day, no less.
Is
We've
it?
got somewhere to be, right?
Yeah, is it getting to that time?
Yeah, it's a few days out from the trial, enough to give you time to travel to Eudora, plus a bit of wiggle room.
We should probably be leaving the next day or so, no?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Seemed like they were setting up when I left.
Oh, I'm excited. I've been training the entire time for this.
Same.
Oh, were we supposed to train?
Well, you're not in the front, so probably not.
Again, I'm very much so looking forward to this new battle strategy of you guys being in the front for once.
Well, I was always there.
Yeah.
Mm,
Is it busy there, Riva? A lot of people.
it's a city.
Wait, you went to Eudora?
Yeah,
Whoa.
that was one of the places I went when I was, you know, wandering around and singing and stuff.
Wait, why
So-
weren't we invited?
You're like super famous then.
Like I said, I wasn't good, but
So you're super infamous?
I'm sure maybe one of the songs stayed with someone somewhere.
That's really cool. I
So
can't
you all-
sing.
You all will be running off again then?
Yes, unfortunately, I don't believe we'll be able to stay for very much longer.
Well, don't worry too much about that. It's all right. I understand. You've grown up now. You've got things to run off and do. Are you bringing Pavlova with you?
Oh my god.
She
Did you
has
want
be
to?
there too, right?
Did you want to come, Pav?
Yes, as long as that's all right with you.
Yes.
Of course.
She has to come.
Have you been, training like I taught you?
I've been trying. It's not gone amazing. I was even focusing on my strengths instead of my weaknesses, but I've been doing my best.
Okay. Well, everyone has to start somewhere.
Yes. Are we leaving then for the thing that you mentioned last time? He's all excited.
Are we leaving tonight or tomorrow?
I'm ready to go whenever.
Well,
A day of rest would be nice.
When I heard you all were coming back, I packed up everything ready to go.
I'm so excited. I don't know if I can sleep.
All right.
Wait, we're sleeping? I thought we were just leaving tonight.
We can leave tonight. I can.
Woo!
okay. I mean, a bed for one night would be nice, but I can understand why people would want to leave right now.
Why wouldn't you have a bed in the middle of a city? That's just kind of weird, you know?
Yeah, that does sound kind of weird, huh?
Wait, how long does it take to get there?
No
Ruby-
more than a couple days, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ruva, you'd know best because you just made the journey twice. So yeah, it would be a couple days depending on weather and distractions, and you seem to know the path pretty well. You kind of know the straight roads towards it. So yeah, no more than a couple days for you, with you kind of leading the party there.
Should be 2-3 days.
Oh,
Not too bad.
I mean, we can get there early and we can do fun things.
Fun things.
I thought the thing was the fun thing.
Oh boy. Maybe I mean, we should remember that there are certain people who aren't fans of us.
We'll all be traveling
So-
together. It should be fun.
I'm not scared
Okay.
of them. Talking about
Okay,
Apple Guy, right?
Apple.
Not scared of them. Some apples.
That's an old beef
Okay.
there, Tim.
You were talking about Apple Guy, right?
Ruva just kind of laughs. And takes another bite of food.
Guess we can stay if you guys want, but I want to get going.
The same.
No, we can leave.
What do you think, Pav? You want to go on a little night adventure?
I'm ready to go whenever you are. If you're all leaving, then I'll come with you.
Ooh!
My eyes can see quite well in the dark.
Oh, she is a cat.
Oh, you're hanging around me more often than I can't see very well.
I used to have that problem, but Ruva taps the glass, the goggles that she has on the top of her head. I no longer have that problem.
Weird flex, but alright.
Dude, she just rubbed their money in your face.
I just
Yeah.
want to remind you guys that I'm just a walking source of light at this point.
That's true.
Glowing gosh at the time.
He's always glowing.
He's our glow stick.
It's your skincare
Ooh,
routine.
not that one.
Look at his eyes. They're like headlights.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can
So
always see you, Gale.
the four of you finish up your dinner kind of at the same pace as the others. And as the kids begin to filter out slowly, bringing their plates back in, some of them try to sneak out without clearing their dishes, but the sisters kind of reprimand them and drag them off to help with the dishes for trying to sneak out early. And so as the children begin to filter out, Pavlova kind of runs over to you guys as you get up from the table. My things are just upstairs. Are we leaving, like, right now?
Might as well.
Sure.
I don't have anything to pack. Gail, do you
Well,
have
then-
any possessions?
Nah.
I think that was a no.
Well, give me a second then. Should probably go to say hi and bye, Dominating, since we're leaving so fast.
Mhm.
You dog.
Don't.
Pavlova's
make
like
it weird.
sprints off into the main hall to run upstairs to get her things.
I'll meet you guys at the front, I guess.
Yeah, of course.
He gives a little like wink finger gun.
Josh is not looking at you.
Tim, stop. You're making it so bad right now.
What?
It's weird when you do things like that.
It's not weird. It's cool.
So I'll go give her a quick hi and bye, and then meet the others at the front.
Yeah,
It's
you
not like one.
you run into the kitchen quick to say hello and goodbye, and she's kind of she's dragging some of the kids in. She's got them kind of by the scruff of the back of their shirt. Now, you're going to sneak off early, then you're going to help with the dishes. And then she kind of looks up and, oh, yes, I didn't get to say hello before, gosh.
Yeah, sorry. I came in pretty quick.
Well,
Food was
I
already
was
ready.
pretty busy as well, so it's no trouble.
Yeah, great work as usual. Food is always good. It's good to be home for a little bit.
Well, thank you. We've had a little bit of a harder time finding it, but at least the quality is still good, right?
Oh yeah. So I think we're heading off again pretty quickly.
So soon? She looks a little bit sad.
Yeah, it looks like the others are all ready to go, and I can't really let them go off by their own.
Well, if you're all running off together again, then I imagine it must be important business.
It's looking like it.
Well, then I wish you luck again.
Thank you. Is it okay if I write back to you again?
Of course. I'd like to hear all about it.
Sounds good. We'll see you all soon. And I'm gonna back out. Take a deep breath and then head back to the front.
Yeah, so slowly you all begin to congregate in the entrance hall. Give me a moment. Grab you all.
I love how everyone's different size.
It just does that.
Gosh.
I'll resize you in a second. Just gonna grab my marker.
Ruva's once again the smallest.
I mean, I choose to be
Sure.
this time.
Alright,
Sure.
yeah, so you all begin to congregate back in the entrance hall, and Pavlova runs back down the stairs carrying an oversized backpack that's just a little bit too big for her. She's wobbling slightly as she goes down the stairs. You can see books and
that's
scrolls kind of sticking out of the flaps of the backpack. All right, I'm ready to go.
Oh, I'm so excited. I wasn't expecting this to happen today.
Yeah, me neither.
Me neither, actually. Crazy.
Oh man, we don't have to do anything before we leave, right? Chores are all done.
You've been here.
Food?
We
Do
should be
you
good.
guys have food?
I think I
Yeah.
chopped wood.
What do you mean the food's outside in the wild, where we have to go get it? And we
We'll
just
find
ate.
it up there if I'd feel bad about taking anything from here.
No, not taking from the orphans.
Yeah, please don't. It's
No.
actually been kind of rough.
Oh, that's right. Um, we'll try and I'll make sure we bring some some more food, some more
Oh,
meats.
uh, we'll manage with you gone. Don't worry about us.
Oh,
All right,
so you've been eating them out of house and home as well.
no, shut up.
I've,
You don't
I've
you
been
don't know.
hunting.
You
Imagine
don't
it'll
know
be easier
anything.
without me here, though.
Yeah, both kind of growing.
But me more than you.
Hey, I'm
Okay,
trying.
okay, there's no need for that.
I'm gonna walk up and ask, do you need anything before we leave? Is everything okay here?
Uh, Tipper and Gale have been quite a wonderful help these past few months. I think we'll be quite all right for the next little bit.
Okay. Thank you. As always, I'm gonna give her a hug too.
Of course, of course. You four are always welcome here. Pavlova as well. It's been wonderful having you. And Pavlova kind of says, yes, and thank you for allowing me to stay here. That's awfully kind of you. Of course, darling, of course. And Mother Margaret kind of walks you all to the door.
Hey, Pappy,
Yes?
how did you get here again?
What do you mean?
Never mind.
So you all make your way. Excellent. Before that, let's grab you all and bring you all outside. So you all make your way out the front door and down the steps to the outside of the orphanage. And so the sun is setting, but you will still have another little bit of daylight to begin your journey. Taking the road through the Riverlands, heading west.
I hope
Hey,
they'll
Tip.
be fine without us.
I mean, they were for like a while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's been a
Well,
little weird lately, though. Um, Tips, I don't know if you ever, we'd never, I guess, really talked about it, but did you notice things are a little weird in the woods?
And then it's that too.
in the woods.
Wait, you too, Gosh?
What?
Yeah.
The woods around here, Ruva, some of the animals are been a little weird. I was actually, I was attacked, a little while ago by a boar. So it was
Mm,
odd.
well, boars do attack, but
No, but
shouldn't the
it wasn't
silver
the
vein
same.
be gone now?
Yeah, something else is going on though. All the animals are on edge, it feels like.
It's not even just the animals. I've been seeing more people leave. I
Yeah, that's
mean,
the way it was in Glorybell.
all the merchants are like, I don't know. According to the locals, it's not looking too good here.
Hmm.
Is there something else going on now?
I mean, all I know is that supplies were being shipped south, but from Eudora, but
It's
that's about.
the silver. It's stone. There's nothing here for the merchants anymore. A lot of them have left.
Well, how do we get them back?
We might just have to find a way to get on our own for now.
Wait, how is it our problem if merchants kind of leave?
People
Well,
leave, the harder it is to get food here.
We have everyone knows what it's like to live in poverty, right? We don't really want more people having to live through that.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, I understand.
It's not just the rich people; it's the people they were employing.
Plus, if people with money leave, then who's gonna fund this place?
Hmm, that's true.
Nah, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, I will say, Tibbs, you were in the area of Stony Brook, kind of the most. So, like the town of Stony Brook. So I would say that you'd probably notice that, uh, in spite of seeing a lot of merchants packing up and leaving on the tall ships, um, the patron of your orphanage didn't move at all. She refused to leave.
I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't want to think about it anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's still with one thing at a time here.
Yeah, we got to go
one thing at a
beat up
time.
some knights or something.
No, I think they're not knights yet. I think they become knights after.
Well, if we beat them up, then they can't become knights.
Mhm.
Maybe we let them win first. Then they get stronger.
We both know that's not going to happen.
wait, why would we do that? That's boring.
Well, I don't want to fight some like weak kids.
I
Yeah,
don't
but
think they'd open it up to weak kids.
why would we want to waste our time anyways? If they're weaker, they're weaker. Just be done with it.
Fair enough.
Sooner we're done, the sooner we can fight someone who's fun.
Fair enough.
Why all this love of fighting?
Really violent out here, guys.
It's all I've done in the last
Which-
couple of months.
Yeah, what do you
I
mean?
thought the
Literally,
last couple of months you were
literally,
here.
all we've been doing is preparing. That's all we do.
I can,
Swing a sword.
I can skip a rock really far now.
Have you been making the other children warmongers?
I haven't been fighting the kids.
Oh, thank goodness.
Why would you
Oh,
think we
that
would
would have been a
fight
good
the kids?
idea.
Chat asked the exact question right as you said, I haven't been fighting the kids. Chat was asking if you've been fighting the kids.
That would have been a good idea. I should have done that. Should have.
Yeah, maybe not.
Could have trained them up before we left.
I
Yeah,
mean,
you know, that's a good point.
this
4-on-1.
Next
the
time. Next time.
person. This is the person that used to put children in sacks, if we all recall correctly.
Well, I wouldn't use my sword. That wouldn't be fair.
Okay, okay.
So the four of you, you make pretty good time this evening, but eventually the sun does go down. And so you can continue to walk through the night if you want, or you can make camp. I'm gonna roll to see how many days it takes you, and I'm gonna subtract a little bit because Ruva's been there before. So you guys will, in all likelihood, get there early because of Ruva's doings in the intermission.
Ha! You don't know me very well, huh?
Thanks,
Queen.
Ruva.
Ruva dabs.
I'm
All
about,
right.
I'm
Never
about to
mind.
side rail this campaign.
I'm about to do what's called a pro gamer move.
All right. So the journey is fairly smooth for the first day. You just kind of wind your way between grassy hills and knolls, um, having to cross a few creeks and rivers occasionally, but otherwise making quite good time. You don't see many people on the road. You don't pass very many caravans or travelers. But on the third day, you do pass by. Actually, hang on. I should copy this entire gang with Avi right here, because I don't think I have the full group. Otherwise, I'm gonna be hunting for her portrait every time and typing the typing the name tag back on. All right, that's better. All right. So as you wander the roads on the third day, you spot a man just kind of quietly fishing by the roadside, nestled into a little thicket of trees, and whistling a little song to himself.
You guys know how to fish?
Yes, that was
We
one
all
of
learn
our
how to
ways
fish.
we ate, remember? On Lavender Isle?
That was actually part of my training.
Hmm.
I just know to keep an eye on Pavlova. Make sure she doesn't steal the guy's fish.
Whoa.
That's
You can see it.
She
I
is
can
a
see
fish thief. That is her
I
role.
can see the little
Is it-
demon in the eyes right now.
Yeah, as
What?
you pass by the man who's fishing, he kind of catches notice of you and just goes, "Hail there, travelers!"
Ah shit.
Oh, wave back.
Yeah, way
Hello.
back.
Hi,
It's a beautiful day
Hello.
today, isn't it?
it's a wonderful day.
A bit
Perfect for-
musky.
Perfect for fishing, though.
And
Is
for
it?
traveling.
Is it?
Oh, indeed. I don't mean to take you from your travels. You can go on by if that's what you wish.
Are they biting?
What else would we do?
Today they seem to be biting. I've caught 3 already.
Well,
Huh.
hopefully your luck continues.
I am kind of hungry.
One of you guys can make a history check if you want. If you want.
Nope, not me.
Damn.
Oh.
Gail remembers.
Yeah, Gail, for some reason, he seems slightly familiar to you.
So it
don't-
wasn't just me.
You don't remember talking to him necessarily or having any sort of long conversations with him. But his face just rings a couple bells.
Hmm.
Gail?
Is it fucking Ruggio?
Gail?
Sorry. Let's let
Hmm.
Gail do his thing.
Hello there,
I'm
lad.
so sorry.
Can I help you?
Hmm.
Kind of just turns his head back and forth, kind of confused as you
Hmm.
intently stare at him.
It's just like again uncomfortably close.
Oh,
You look
all right there,
you
lad.
look- oddly familiar.
Uh,
Hmm.
am I? Kind of looks at the 4 of you. I don't know if we've met before, but I
Hmm.
believe you if you say we have.
I don't know. I feel like I've seen you.
Silken Shore, maybe?
What were you doing 4 months ago?
Well, I would have been down in Glorybell.
Oh,
Knew it.
We were
Well, I
there.
used to run the general store down there. Not anymore, though.
wait. Didn't we buy stuff from
Huh.
the general store?
No.
You
Except
might
the
have.
box.
I don't remember all of my customers.
What's your
That
name?
makes
If you don't
perfect
mind me
sense.
asking.
My name is Bernard Dunning of the Dunning's General Store.
One guy's name I didn't write down.
I do believe we've never met.
Well, my face is painted on the sign, so perhaps you saw that.
Maybe that's what it was. I'm Gail.
Nice to meet you.
Tibbs.
Nice to meet you.
Tibbs, wouldn't they know your father?
He doesn't work at a general store.
No, but they would be right next to each other, right?
Yeah, I don't believe you guys actually went to the general store, but you would have walked through the square where his sign was.
Was that store open when I was in Glory Bell just a little bit ago?
No, it's closed.
Okay.
It's just kind of a vacant building.
Do you know an orc in Glory Bow?
Well, there's the orc that runs the apothecary, just across the way
Yeah.
from my old shop.
Yeah, that's my dad.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Small world.
Indeed, it is.
Why are you up here?
Yeah, what are you doing on the way up here?
Well, business in Glorybell was getting bad. Had a couple break-ins to the shop, lost quite a lot of coin. Just couldn't keep it up anymore.
Break-ins. Do you know if that's
Business
been
bad?
happening a lot?
Sorry, what did you say, Ruben?
Do you know if that's been happening a lot? Break-ins?
Well, can't speak for everybody, but it did happen to me quite a few times.
Hmm. Well, are you starting new, or are you just living a solemn life
For the
alone?
time being, I'm just trying to survive, lad.
Hmm.
As are we all.
That's true. Has anything been weird around you lately? Like the animals?
I've not noticed anything like that.
Oh, that's good. Be careful around the woods.
I shall be. Don't plan to go wandering the woods by myself, but if I find myself in such a predicament, I shall exercise caution.
Hmm.
Now I'm worried about my dad.
Yeah, we should probably take a visit soon.
Ooh, life. I know what's going on with Tibbs' dad, actually.
Yeah, while the general store has been vacated, Tipper's father's shop has not. Seems to be staying put.
Okay. Yeah, Tibbs, his shop is still open, so
Oh,
that's better than most over there right now.
That's good.
Oh. yeah. Um, hope they last a long time. I mean, things are bad in Glory Bell too. That's
You should probably visit him soon after we're done with this.
I'm sure you'll have plenty of time. I can go with you and stuff if you want.
I mean, we might as well all go, you know? Be like, oh, hey, welcome, or nice to see you, Pops. Look, we're knights now. Jaha.
Oh, yeah, because we're gonna win. I forgot about that.
Well, me and Tibbers will, and Kosh probably, most likely.
You lot are knights, you are.
Aspiring!
Oh, I see, aspiring. Well, good luck then.
And you as well. Rufus smiles.
Thank you, thank you. The world could always use a few more knights.
Only if they're good ones.
hope not.
Oh, if you ever hear about any devils, just
Devil.
keep a note in case we see each other, you know? Yep, I'm looking for one. Okay, bye, thank you.
Just one.
You're looking for a devil?
Yeah. What? Tibbers,
That's that.
don't tell
Don't-
me you forgot Tibbs. Wait, oh, do you want one too? Are we doing it together?
I thought
Why?
that you only needed one. If you both do it, then it counts.
Are you?
Don't tell me you forgot that
Maybe
too.
telling everybody you're looking for a devil is not a good
Yeah.
idea either.
Why not? It's very
Although,
important.
Is it because you
one
want to
way.
take that oath?
No, 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 no. Want and will are two different things.
So I wouldn't go searching them out.
Why not?
They're kind of dangerous.
Wait,
I mean,
I think
yeah,
you should
that's the
go
point of the
search them
order.
out.
I mean, that's kind of the point of the order, to look for them.
What's better, to search out a devil or have one stumble upon you? I'd much rather search one out than have one appear.
I'd like both, please. Increase my odds.
It's more convenient if they come to us, right?
Hmm, that's true, but we
Have
might
you
not
guys
be
been seeing
prepared.
devils that I haven't?
Not recently.
Only in my dreams.
Yeah.
Is that a good thing?
Yeah, I usually come out pretty good. Maybe with a badass scar in the face, you know?
Maybe
And
if you
then you
kill
look.
enough of them in your dreams, you can
No, no,
take
no.
it.
If you kill enough, you become one yourself.
I think you're full of it.
We calling Gale a devil?
Gale hasn't killed any?
I am pretty devilishly good looking, though.
Nice gal.
Hi.
Thanks.
It must be that beard you're working on.
Onward!
Yeah, so you guys continue on for the next rest of the day and continue on your quiet travels with Rupa knowing the path. You lot make it there uh, early. So, yeah. Let me figure this
Ha, no animal attacks.
Yeah.
Say that now.
out.
Let me at him.
Get this loading. It's gonna look blurry for a sec. Chat, don't worry.
Panic!
Um,
Ah, it's falling apart.
There we go. That's better. All right. I wanted to get it loading so that they could see it better when we actually turn to it. Yeah. So, with Ruva kind of guiding you guys, you know the fastest roads, and you kind of weave your way in between hills and take a few shortcuts. And before long, on sort of the uh, just past noon, as the sun hangs high in the sky, you crest a hill and can see kind of a wide river that leads all the way down towards uh, a massive walled city. And Ruva, of course, you recognize it as Eudora, capital city.
whoops, we went the wrong way. I'm kidding. That's Eudora.
So big. Are
It's
there trees there, River?
ah, there won't not be trees there.
I don't know what that means.
Is that a yes?
That's so vague.
Or just not a no?
It's not a no. They're not like trees from
It's
a
a yes in my
forest
book.
kind of trees.
Trees are
I
trees.
guess the trees are kind of different.
So, you spend another hour kind of winding your way along the river, just south of the river, and eventually arrive at the eastern gate of Eudora. Now, Ruva's been here before, so you already have a map. You guys don't need to hunt for one, so you get to see this right off the bat.
Woo.
So as you guys kind of make your way through the massive drawbridge and head into the eastern gate to the streets of Eudora, Ruva, you unfurl that map, and the five of you, I guess, all kind of crowd around it and take a look at the city proper. Now, on your travels, you've spent a couple days, and so it currently is the day before the trial. You guys got there early because of Ruva's aid. So you still have a little bit of time to explore, should you wish to do so, or you can quickly find a place to rest and skip ahead if you wish to do that. Your destination's up to you. What would you like to do?
Hey, how much have you walked around the city?
Mm, well, I was kind of on a mission, sort of, so I wasn't really sightseeing, if that's what you mean.
Was there anything you do want to see? Any
What
of
about you
us?
guys? Yeah.
Mm,
I can go to the dockyards. I go to the merchant's green.
Do a little shopping?
There's the Chapel of the First Harvest. Cottage, if you wanna.
yeah, looking at this, there's nothing I wouldn't mind seeing. I think wherever you guys want to go should be good. I want to get used to being around all these people though. And there are trees here. I see one over there.
Okay. I mean, but they're not the same, I don't think. I'm not good with trees.
Yeah, so Ruva, you've briefly kind of visited the city, so you're not familiar. You haven't been to every location, but you would kind of know the lay of the land at least. And so if there's anything you guys want to know about before you go there, if you want me to give you a little summary, I can do so. Ruva, you would definitely know that there's an inn in Letterfer's Round if you wish to find a place to sleep.
Is
Do you
there
guys-
a? Oh, sorry.
For shopping, that would be like Merchant's Green for just kind of general items, and then the Guild Hall has a smithy, a potion shop. If you're looking for more magical things, Ruva, you've heard whispers of the Wizard Windling in his little tower on the eastern side of town.
would they know about a tavern?
Yeah, there would be a tavern. That would be the Tavern and Inn in Letterfer's Round. Weeping
Okay.
Wesley's. And
If
of
you
course,
want-
where you guys need to go tomorrow would be the Kingsguard Barracks. That's where you were told to arrive.
if we want to sleep, we can go to Letterfer's Round. That's where the inn/tavern is. But it is across the city from Kingsguard Barracks. It's fine though.
That's fine.
I just thought of something. There's St. Amelie's Arbory. That's trees.
That
Indeed.
does sound like trees. Is it on the way or?
We're kind of near it. If we were to go to the Letterfer's Round.
Yeah, you guys are kind of just inside the gate, so you can honestly almost see a tall building, kind of green roof, that sits a little higher than the other houses off in the distance.
Go check it out.
Is there like a religious district?
Well, there's the chapel off in kind of the southwest side. It's one of the
Is it just-
larger churches, dedicated to, of course, Our Lady Amelina.
Is there anything darker?
Is there a Church of the Bride and Groom? That would be down in Glory Bow, so no.
Ah,
Those are a little rarer.
what a travesty. All right.
Let's go check out the Arbory.
Okay.
Arbory? Arbory?
Arbory.
R3.
Okay. It's that building over there.
Yeah, so the five of you make your way down along the road, winding your way along the southern side of the city. And as you approach the Arbory, you can see that not only is there that kind of large green roofed building, but the green actually comes from moss growing across the shingles. And you can see all these massive trees kind of entwined around the brick, kind of forming almost like supports of the building itself. As you arrive at the entrance and make your way up the steps into the Arbory, you can see just in front of the massive twin doors stone statues of a woman, presumably Saint Amelie. And so you make your way inside.
Kaj, do you know Saint Amelie is?
Does Kosh know who St. Humphrey is?
Make a history check.
Let's see.
21. All right, yeah, then you definitely heard the name. It would be kind of a more obscure saint for the rest of you. But Kaj, you know it because of the tie to nature. Saint Amelie, now deceased, was a saint who dedicated her life to gathering just sort of seeds of every plant that she could possibly find in order to try to preserve them and study them.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
sort of the
that's
equivalent of an ark for plants.
Ooh.
And so you push open the twin doors and make your way inside and find yourselves in a room that is just almost feels like you walked outside into a forest. You can see all these little like aqueducts running throughout the tiles that form these big pools where trees kind of dip their roots. Yeah, it is actually pretty humid, chat. It feels kind of warm in here, and there's kind of moisture in the air. Occasionally, you can see the scholars of the arbory kind of bustle about carrying potted plants and all manner of fertilizers and sacks full of dirt, soil. But right in front of you as you enter, you can see a small little kind of administration desk with a Nyanhari woman sitting behind it. She smiles at you and just kind of ushers you over to her desk and says, "Hello there, can I help you?"
This place is cool.
Yeah, I was just looking at the little plants. I like this.
My name is Cymbeline. Is this your first time at the arbory?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not
Yes.
from around here.
I see. Well, I'm afraid we're not taking new scholars at the moment. That's the reason for your visit. Is it not?
Oh no, we're just here because we wanted to see the trees.
Oh, just here to admire the scenery then.
Oh yes, please.
Well, I will admit it's quite a sight. St. Amelie's crop is quite a beautiful one.
What's the point of it? Just history?
Well, for study, of course, to learn the properties and how said plants can be used for alchemical purposes and the like, curatives.
So like medicine.
Medicine is certainly the goal, but, well, plants can be used for all sorts of things. We're trying to learn how best to grow them in order to aid farmers with their crops, as well as experiment how they interact with each other.
Whoa. It's
The
like
building of-
science.
Of research, yes.
Oh.
Are any of these plants poisonous?
Well, there certainly are poisonous plants and venomous plants in the arbory, but those are not in the lobby, no.
Okay. River smiles.
Wait, do we have to pay to look around?
If you're just spending time in the lobby, then there's no fee included.
What is the fee for?
Well, there's not really any fee. The back rooms are more for the scholars to do their studying. The lobby, you may spend some time in if you just wish to admire the atmosphere, but we do keep non-scholars away from the research rooms. Just, well, as I said, poisonous plants, some carnivorous plants. There's all manner of plants here. We don't want the plants to be damaged, and, well, we don't want the visitors damaged either.
I completely understand that.
Gail, you kind of wander your way around looking at the plants. As you pass by this planter, you can see that these flowers actually like light up as you pass by them with their own kind of bioluminescent blue glow.
Oh. Yeah, we're gonna do that for a while. We'll just watch it go away and go back.
Yeah, as you
Ooh.
get close to them, they glow, and then as you walk away, they fade, and so they just kind of like in a row all kind of glow along in patterns as you walk around them. In the water, you can see that they've got little lanterns kind of floating on lily pads, and fireflies kind of flit their way along the water's surface, occasionally resting on tree trunks and roots.
I have my hands like really deep inside my pockets, just being really careful while I'm walking around.
Kind of uncomfortable in here, though.
It's nice.
Very wet. Am I supposed to sweat this much?
One of the scholars kind of near you, Ruva, just kind of notices you peeking around and just goes, hello there, can I help you? Is there something you needed?
Oh, I was just looking around.
Ah, just admiring the view then, yeah?
Of course. There's so much to admire.
Well, I'm a scholar here, so if you have any questions, you can ask. My name is Karen.
Oh, my name's Ruva.
Actually, while you're here, I don't suppose I could bother you to participate in an experiment of mine.
Ooh. What kind?
He kind of glances around and looks at the others who are wondering about. If those are your friends, they can participate too. The more, the merrier.
They would love to. Ruva's gonna call over to them. Guys, come over. We're gonna do an experiment.
A what?
An experiment.
What kind?
What kind?
We're about to find out. This is Karen.
Karen?
Well, it's nice to meet you all. Your friend here said that you'd all be interested in participating in one of my experiments. The more input that I get on it, better. So, well, I suppose I should explain it, yes?
Yes, please.
Right.
Just
Kind of
nodding
motions
at
towards the bushes behind him, and kind of at the base of the bushes, you can see little flower stems and these kind of delicate-looking pink flowers at the ends of them. And as he kind of motions towards them, he stoops over and he plucks one of the flowers, and then begins to just kind of slowly pick the petals off of the flower, and then he hands each of you a petal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ending up with just a stem remaining. All right, now then, if you wouldn't mind eating the petal.
Yum.
Okay.
Don't ask twice.
Uh, eating it.
Yes, I assure you, they're not poisonous.
Oh yeah,
I
I
should have
forgot.
asked that.
Ruva's going to eat the petal.
Yes, you all take a moment to pop the petal into your mouth and chew. And then Karen kind of waits patiently and then says, now, if you wouldn't mind, what does it taste like to each of you? And you guys can choose any food you want. Whatever you feel would be appropriate for your character.
Licorice.
Licorice, you say?
Mm.
Not had that one before.
It's sweet.
Mine tastes citrusy.
Would you say more like lemon or more like orange?
A little bit more orange, I think.
More orange, more orange. He pulls a little notepad out of his pocket and with a little quill begins to scroll. Orange, I see, I see. All right. Everyone else?
Mm, kind of like soap, maybe?
Soap, you say? He kind of flips through the pages. We've gotten a soap before. That's interesting. I wonder what it is that makes it taste like soap to some people. You see him like add like a little like hash mark tally next to soap. He turns to Pavlova and Pavlova goes, tastes like fish to me. Fish flour. That's a new one. See him jot down fish and add a single mark to it. All right.
Y'all are getting food. Mine sort of tastes like the lavender.
Like lavender.
What part of soap is food to you?
You ate the lavender?
Oh, I mean, when it's everywhere, it kind of gets in your mouth a little.
Hmm.
You know, it's funny. It was everywhere, and it didn't get into my mouth.
Well, why are you eating soap?
That is true.
I didn't mean to.
Well, I didn't mean to eat the lavender. I don't know
Maybe-
what soap tastes like.
Maybe it tastes like lavender.
Weirdo.
It doesn't. I've had both.
Of course. Thank you, Bill.
Well, this is certainly new information to add to my findings. Well, for me, it always tastes like cheese.
Ah,
Jeez.
Sounds really nice right now, actually.
I'm very glad that it didn't taste like that for Tibbs because I feel like he would have eaten the whole plant.
I could go vegan if it tasted good.
It's this is good to know. You see him kind of adding some notes. He's kind of like looking the five of you over, and kind of writing down little observations about you. He writes down like your hair color and the like. He just kind of is jotting down everything that he can notice about you, trying to figure out why certain people might taste certain things.
What was the other person that thought it tasted like soap? What were
Mhm.
their observations?
He flips back. Well, that was a elven fellow, I believe.
Interesting.
Well, I don't know if I'm any closer to figuring out why this plant tastes different to everyone who tries it, but thank you for your help regardless.
Maybe it's what you think it'll taste like.
I kind of didn't think it would taste like soap.
I
Or
thought
if
it
you
was.
did. You were thinking about lavender when you ate it?
It's another plant.
Yes, at first I thought that this particular flower could mimic the scents and flavors of other plants, but well, cheese sort of throws that out the window, doesn't it?
Hmm?
Wish I had cheese.
And
Maybe there's a cheese plant.
fish is awfully confusing.
Does it
I
taste any
suppose-
different when you cook it?
Not that I've noticed, it just sort of tastes like roasted cheese.
Oh, that's nice.
Ooh, that sounds good. Although I
It is quite a
suppose
pleasant flavor, but it's not as filling as, well, just normal cheese.
well, I'm not very satisfied.
Well, it is just a little petal. It's not going to fill you up.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Well, now you can taste soap without eating it. That's very convenient.
I don't want to.
I'm not sure there's much use for that sort of application.
Oh, actually, sometimes when some of the children would say a bad word, they would get some soap put on their tongue to wash out their mouth. You could put a petal on their tongue, or at least put a petal on my tongue.
I see. Now, tell me, has that ever actually happened to you with the real soap? He's now scrolling, jotting down in his in his notes again. Have you ever eaten soap?
Once when I was very young.
I see. And he looks at Pavlov. I'm assuming that you've eaten fish. She nods. Have you eaten lavender?
It was a weird time.
But you have eaten lavender.
Yeah.
All right. And you've eaten oranges.
Yes.
He looks at Gale. Have you eaten licorice?
I don't remember.
Yes, I would say that he has, or he wouldn't have known what it tasted like.
Perhaps it's only foods that you've eaten before. I see. I shall add that to my notes. Furiously begins jotting down notes again, almost to the point of like forgetting that you guys are here. And then he looks up and goes, "Oh, you're still here.
Oh, are we done?
Oh, you can leave whenever you wish. I apologize. Sometimes I lose myself in my research."
I thought
Wrap
that
it
was
up.
kind of fun.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed yourselves.
Thank
You know
you.
what's funny, Tibbs?
Hmm.
If somebody tasted something they never tasted before, will they just say it tasted like that flower?
I was thinking you should give it to like a baby that like
A baby?
yeah, like raise a
and-
baby,
The baby can't
and
tell
only
you what it
feed
tastes
it like
like.
one food its entire life, and then give it that plant when it can talk, and then
That doesn't sound great to me.
if
Oh yeah, that sounds like some form of torture.
if it says that food, then there's like a 50% chance that it was just saying the only thing it knows.
Or you could do it with two babies and have different food for both of the babies, and then when they grow up, you do it twice, and then you would get the answer 50-50 for both, and then you get more data.
Oh, one last thing, he shouts towards Gale. Was that red licorice or black licorice?
Can I have another one?
Sure, I suppose. He plucks another petal and hands it to you.
It was red.
I see. He loses himself in his notes again as you walk off.
I thought for sure you were going to ask for another one.
What?
And another one, and another one, because you like licorice.
I thought about taking a few, but he was looking at me.
Oh, okay.
I have a good idea.
What?
3 babies.
Maybe let's not experiment on babies.
Wait.
How's that sound?
You're pregnant?
That's what the 3 crowns is referring to. You solved the campaign.
Tips' children!
Quick, child, what does this plant taste like?
All right, so you guys make your way back out into the streets, down the steps out of St. Ameling's, and back to unfurling the map of Eudora.
Do you
so right
think
now,
we need
you're
shields?
located right here.
I'm kind of tired after all that scientific research.
Really?
Yeah, again, it's just like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Not too late, but if you were tired, you could. You've been wandering all day, so you could head to bed early.
Is there a magic shop?
Well,
Ruva,
there's
you
a
would
wizard
know.
tower.
Yeah, Ruva, you would
What?
know that people often talk about the magic of the wizard Winley.
There's what?
There is a wizard tower, yeah.
Where?
The wizard Winling. It's
Where?
kind of in
Where?
the opposite direction, though. We
Point.
could go to the tavern instead.
We don't have time for both.
Guess we go to the wizard tower.
Yeah.
It doesn't take too long to walk through the streets, so you can explore as much as you want before bed. You're only at 2 o'clock, so you got a lot of time if you want to explore, but you can skip ahead if you wish to.
You think
so-
it's you think it's another girl?
What does that
I thought
matter?
it was- I thought it was actually going to be with like the hobo.
The hobo.
Yeah, remember the guy who taught me how to jump out of trees and was like, if you do it right, maybe one day you'll be able to vamp.
Oh, you're calling him the hobo.
Yeah.
Valentine Voltaire.
You mean
Yeah.
I was thinking
Mr.
like the cute
Voltaire?
one in Glory Bow.
No.
No, that's
What if
boring.
it's always the
Sincerian?
same person? Because they're magical.
They're all hobos?
No.
I'm learning so
by the way,
much.
it won't be Mr. Voltaire. He's never going to get home the way that he wants to.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, at least he's having fun.
I suppose.
Is it this building?
I think it's the tower.
Is it this building?
You know the
Try
tower
it.
is?
Move up!
It's the tower.
Take me!
We're going.
Yeah, so you
Jeez.
guys wind your way back, heading along the street north, eventually reaching kind of heading off the cobblestone road and going down a little dirt path that winds into Windling Alley.
Oh.
And so, by the river, as you walk your way along the road, eventually you can see, peeking up above the houses, a slightly dilapidated tower. You can see some of the bricks are kind of loose, and a few of the shingles have fallen clean off. And some of the crates and barrels are a little bit in disarray out front. But it doesn't look collapsed or abandoned by any means. You can see a small little puff of smoke from the chimney at the very top of the tower that just kind of very slowly turns from blue to purple to red.
Mm.
Is this guy gonna be weird, Riva, or is he cool?
Actually went in here, but I would say weird.
Weird, okay.
Safe bet.
All wizards are a little bit weird.
Yeah, as you make your way up kind of the natural hill towards the tower, Black Cat kind of quickly sprints across your path.
Oh, that's good luck.
And
Kitty!
kind of runs off over towards the laundry, which is kind of hanging on a string out in front, gently blowing in the wind. You can see a bunch of kind of robes and undergarments hanging, slowly wisping away. And you make your way up a little stairs to the old-looking, gnarled wooden door. And do you knock, or what do you do?
Oh, he's been knocking for a while.
And just keep knocking.
Yeah, you knock on the door, and after a few seconds from behind the door, you just hear, "Yeah, all right, come in."
Ah,
And so you swing the door open, and this is what you see.
Oh.
So inside the tower, you can see a small kind of round room with stone walls and wooden floors, a hearth crackling in the corner, and a teapot gently steaming on a table. Strewn throughout the room, semi-haphazardly, you can see a bunch of strange knickknacks and objects, all kind of different and thrown a little bit carelessly onto tables. Some of them emitting soft glows of their own. But on a nearby desk off to your left as you enter, kind of semi-slumped on one elbow, is an old man who just kind of squints at you and says, "Something you need?"
Oh.
Hi. My name's Ruva,
Oh.
and my friend here, Gail, is very interested in magical things,
Hello.
and that's why we're here.
Oh.
Well, I suppose you've come to the right place. I am, of course, Winling, latest in the long line.
Oh,
Hello.
your father was a Winley?
Of course.
Hmm.
I don't know what that means.
That is how surnames work.
Oh no, I was just wondering if never mind. Riva kinda like looks around to see if there's any kids.
You don't see any.
It's kind of weird.
Aw, that's sad.
Well, you can have a glimpse around if you want. It's been a while since somebody's come looking for magical objects. Takes a big swig from like a gourd that he's got sitting on his desk. Strong stuff. All right. Was there something in particular you're looking for? Oi, laddie over there, don't go touching too many things.
Oh. But they're all
Why?
shiny.
Yes, I know. Doesn't mean you can touch them.
But
What's
every time
this?
I touch something that's shiny, it does something cool.
He kind of stands from his chair and you see him like wobble a little bit as the blood rushes to his head. Oh, that's all right. I'm all right. What you talking about there?
Yeah, it just points at to her.
Looking at this there.
Oh yes.
That's a skull.
Of what?
You see him kind of squint a little bit. He pulls a little monocle out of his robe, kind of holds it to his eye to look a little closer. I'm not sure.
Ah, okay.
Some sort of wee beastie though.
I see. Riva kind of uh doesn't look crestfallen, but looks like she understands now and walks away.
So where do you usually get these things from?
Well, traders and the like. Sometimes you stumble across something too. Every once in a while, people pass through looking to sell things they can't use, and I buy it off them as well. Travelers, adventurers, and the like.
Is everything on this table shiny?
Yes. Everything except for the magnifying glass.
Wait, what about the brain?
And the mortar and pestle.
What about the brain?
Yeah. On this counter, there is just straight up a brain sitting here. Though it does appear to be made out of stone.
Oh.
It is kind of glimmering slightly, Gale. With your for chat's reference, your magic sight. You detect magic sight.
You think someone's missing that?
Why does this glow?
Doubt it.
But it's a rock.
What do you mean glow? It's just a piece of stone.
No. It's just a stone to you, but when I look at it, it looks like it's magical. It does a. Ding.
He's got a big imagination.
Well, I had thought that perhaps it was a real brain that had been petrified into stone and not just a statue of one, because, well, it didn't make much sense to just carve a statue of a brain. It's rather an odd thing to do.
Sure.
You say it is magical, I believe you, lad.
Have you not tested it out?
He takes
Or no one
another
says?
big swig from his gourd. Not Not really, no.
Um,
Can I have it?
Gail.
Can I insight check this guy also?
Yes, please.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to see if he knows more than he's letting on.
With a 16, well, you can tell the obvious. He's very drunk. He doesn't seem to be, like nefariously lying to you, and he's not faking being drunk.
Okay.
But again, was there a particular item you were looking for? I've got some stuff that I had set up for sale. Where is it though? He kind of rifles around under one of the desks, and he just kind of is tossing stuff out behind him. Alchemy jug, amulet of the drunkard. Throws a little pouch out behind him. Dust of corrosion, charm of plant command. Little bag of beans. Just starts kind of chucking stuff into a little pile over here behind him.
I'm gonna nudge Tibbs. They got beans, dude.
A bag of beans.
A bag of beans.
Is the brain up for sale?
Well, I suppose I don't really know if it does anything, but you can buy it. Could use the coin.
1 gold.
1 gold. Well, that's a little bit shy, don't you think? Look at the craftsmanship in it.
You didn't even know that it was magical.
Yes, but still, even if it was a statue of a brain, certainly you can do better than 1 gold.
I don't know. I feel like maybe 1 gold is appropriate considering that you're unable to do anything with it.
I didn't
It's like
say I
a
was
glorified.
unable. I just said that I didn't want to.
Uh-huh.
Kind of
Okay,
stretches
much
his
is the
he
amulet?
stretches his back. You hear a couple cracks.
What about
It's a
things over here?
How much for the
glorified
amulet?
paperweight.
For the amulet, that'd be about 10 griffs.
10. Hmm.
Mm-hmm. What thing are you talking about, laddie? This.
Everything on the table besides
well,
the pestle and
that's my crystal ball, so I don't know why it's on the for sale thing. I should probably not sell that. I think I might need it.
Oh.
This is a bubble blowing one though. It's really quite nifty. Kids like to buy those.
Mm-hmm.
And this one's
Okay.
really quite nifty. Would you like to try it out?
Sure.
He scoops it up and he just kind of waves it once in the air, in kind of like a crescent kind of pattern, and then points it at you, and you just feel your mouth curl into a smile. See, nice and happy. Happy customer, right?
Pretty.
Don't like that one.
Touches
I don't
his
like
mouth.
that at all.
Mm.
Sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy that.
Oh no.
What else is there?
Well, that wand is 10 gold, and so is the other one. I've got this. Turns his head kind of back and forth. I've got this tonic potion. Poison. Potion. I've got this potion. Would you like to buy it?
What's it do?
Just kind of stares at you for a minute. He takes another long swig from his gourd. I'm not sure.
Alright, so it's discounted. And what about this thing, the skull? Why is it shining or glowing?
What do you mean? It's not shiny.
It's glowing. I'm
Are
not
you saying
crazy,
it's
right?
magical?
Yes, that's what I already established. That's what it means when I say that.
Well, I didn't think it was all that magical. But I could let it go for 10 gold if you want.
10 gold for the wand and for the skull and for the ring.
For the ring.
The brain.
What ring? Oh, the brain.
The brain.
10 gold each, yes. He nods to himself as if he's very satisfied.
No,
What if
no,
it's
no,
just
no.
10 gold altogether? That's what you thought he said first, right, Gil?
Precisely. I was gonna give you 10 for everything.
That's a little shy, don't you think?
All right, sure.
12?
17 and a half.
Well, all right, 17.
All right, here you go.
Yeah, he plucks the coins away. So I was going to do 15, but all right.
This sucker didn't even know.
Wow, so you got this brain.
And a
Yes,
skull.
uh,
And a wand.
rather heavy. But you can take the brain with you.
Put the brain in the skull, and then you only have to carry one.
Hmm. I don't know if I like the sound of that.
And then
Hey,
make the stuff
hey, old man.
smile.
Gail's carrying all the stuff around, right?
Yeah,
I'm not carrying it.
I don't have a bag though, so I'm just holding a bunch of shit.
What do you mean you don't have a bag?
I didn't
You
bring a
left your
bag.
bag?
I forgot I had a bag. I'll be honest.
Laddie, did you
Well,
want the amulet as well?
I'm thinking of it. Listen, I do like drinking.
Oh, I do have a bag.
Can you do any lower on it?
Uh,
Of course he can. He just made a huge deal, right?
could go down to 9, bro.
I was thinking like 7.
Oh, about 8.
Alright, yeah, I can do that.
All right, very well, very well. Hands you the amulet. It's made of kind of like an old looking wood, kind of like the kind of wood that you'd make an old ale cask from, carved into the face of a dwarf.
Maybe this will help with my beard.
What's that amulet?
Windling just shrugged. I don't know.
I don't know. It was called something drunk.
Amulet of the
Oh.
drunkard.
Amulet of the drunkard.
Okay.
Maybe it makes beer taste better. I don't.
Okay.
You good, Gil? Got your arms full.
Sure. Yep.
Gil, what did you do with all your items there?
I'm holding them all.
I see. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, my backpack? No, I actually brought my backpack. I just forgot I had a backpack.
Okay.
I forgot about it.
How do you forget you have a backpack?
I've been training so much, you know?
Oh,
Just
so it's
too
like weight
swole.
training.
Oh, my abs.
So you make your way back down the steps out of the Wizard Windley, and are back out into the streets of Eudora.
I'm feeling tired after all that bartering.
You don't have any more shopping to do, right? Are you good, Pavlova?
I'm all right. I'll go wherever you want to go.
Alright.
It's all very exciting. I've never been here before.
I need to see what these do.
I wanna watch that. Yeah.
I kind of want to be far away from that, if I'm honest.
I like the skull.
All right, 25 gold. You can have it.
Oh,
Ooh.
I'm not going to buy that.
All right, suit yourself. So are we going to an inn?
Is that where we're going next?
And is there anywhere else we can go shop? I don't know.
There's
Do you
Mercer's
still have money
Grave,
for an inn after?
There's the Guildhall Square.
Yeah, I only spent about a third of my money.
Yeah, Guildhall
Oh my
Square
God.
has
So
You
much-
spend all of it?
Maybe.
Yeah, Merchant's Green is sort of like the equivalent of like a general store between all the different merchants that are there. They got like a bunch of different things, just anything that you might want to buy that's kind of not super like rare. And then Guildhall has like the specialist kind of shops, blacksmiths and potion shops and stuff like that.
Oh.
Guildhall's in the way, so if you wanted to stop there.
Ruva, do you think they'd have any nice shields at the blacksmith?
You could always
You
ask.
wait. Do you need a shield?
Maybe. I don't
I mean,
know.
I have
I
my
kind of
old
get
one.
I kind of get hit a lot. I thought maybe I'd use one. I don't know. I haven't really been practicing with. Well, I don't have one to begin with. I have I don't know.
You can use Tips's old one.
I
Yeah, I
don't
didn't
want
need.
to hand me down. I can buy my own.
Just carry it around with you.
Oh, okay,
Alright,
Mister.
alright.
Mister, too good for hand-me-downs, orphan.
That's true. I've learned the way of money.
I remember that shield keeping me up in that fight.
I must have
was
been
a
knocked
good
down
shield.
then.
Yeah. Do you remember any of our fights?
Wait, we fought?
A lot, yeah.
Can't say I recall.
We're
Might be
going
my.
to the guild hall.
Is that where we're going?
Guildhall Square.
Said you need a shield.
And I said I was curious about shields. I don't want some like piece of wood, but I'd
Well,
like
you
a
should
shield.
probably look into that
What's wrong with a piece
before
of
the
wood?
night.
Sure.
You're making your way
Yeah.
along to Guildhall Square then.
Making my way.
Make it wait. God damn it.
Too slow.
All right. Then after a short little walk, you eventually arrive in Guildhall Square. You can see all the different craftsmen are kind of set up their shops here. Ruva, you can make a history check for me.
Oh.
Yeah, with a 15, you would know that this kind of district is quite renowned in Eudora. Eudora and all of Middlemere in general, but particularly Eudora holds craftsmen and artisans to quite a high regard. And so this particular district has quite a storied history with all of these master craftsmen setting up shops here.
Ruva does not relay like any of that to them.
Is this why they call it a square?
But there's a fountain in the middle, so really it's a circle.
There's a circle. The square makes a circle. I mean, the circle makes a square. It doesn't matter.
What? What?
Ignoring
Let's not think too much about that one.
Sorry, Beth. Alright, so where do I go?
Use your eyes.
to the.
Alright, I wasn't gonna wander, but alright.
Wait, is it this one?
For the blacksmith, yes, you can see the building to the north has just columns of smoke and flame erupting out of the chimneys and smokestacks from this building. In fact, as you get closer to it, about at your distance, Ruva, you can just feel like a wall of heat start to hit you.
Oh, it's toasty. It's
No.
this one.
So tired of sweating.
Yeah, Kaji gonna take a seat at the fountain. Yeah, I'll be out here when you guys are done.
You don't want to go in with the fire, Kosh?
The fire sounds really nice. The metal does not.
Ah, that makes sense.
Gail, you eavesdrop for a little bit. These two women are talking about. This woman is in armor and has sort of like a little headdress that has, like a medical symbol on it. And she's discussing with this woman here about obtaining like bottles, glass bottles for potions, and for like tinctures and ointments and stuff like that. This woman appears to be a glass blower. And then as they're kind of talking, they just notice you walk up and they just kind of both turn and stare at you for a sec. And this woman just says, "Can I help you?"
No, I just wanted to look around.
Oh, I see. And then you turn from them and they kind of resume their conversation as you hurry off towards the blacksmith. So, making our way into the blacksmith.
Me, mommy.
Tibbs, were you staying outside?
Yeah, he's playing in the pond.
All right.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Pavlova will stay
Oh.
with you guys, and she's looking to see if there's fish in the pond. Yeah, so Gale and Ruva, you guys make your way into the blacksmith, and the heat intensifies even further as soon as you walk through the door. And on all sides of this room, you can see multiple forges, all aglow, kicking up embers out into the room, as several dwarves and a human woman, all kind of hammer away at anvil. And one of them kind of notices you almost like a full minute after you walk in. One of them wrenches himself away from his work and just kind of, "Oh, customers! Welcome, welcome."
Oh, hi.
Hi.
I am Orston. Can I help you?
I'm Ruva. This is Gale, and we're looking for a shield, perhaps?
Well, I think we should have some shields around here somewhere.
Do you have anything
Any?
that's shiny? I mean, magical?
Well, we certainly have shiny things, but as for magical things, we've gotten quite busy lately, filling commissions. So we've not had time to get anything enchanted.
Hmm. So there's nothing
So-
in stock?
Well, nothing in regards to shields, though maybe Catelyn has a few rings kicking around that she hasn't sold.
Oh, could I see them?
Ooh,
Well, you can go and talk to her, see if she knows where they are.
Okay.
thank you so much.
Yeah, you can make your way over to the woman, and she does not notice you at all. She's just hammering away at
Hello.
at her own anvil, and then you kind of have to yell at her for a little bit, and then she finally just kind of snaps herself out of it.
Hello.
Oh, apologies. Tend to get a little bit sucked into my work. Can I help you?
Yes. I heard that you have rings, maybe, for sale still, perhaps.
Yeah,
please?
she wipes a bunch of sweat from her brow and just kind of goes, rings. Oh, yes, I think I have a few. They were never sold, so they should be kicking around here somewhere. You see her make her way over. She puts down her hammer and tongs and pulls off her rather thick-looking hide gloves and begins to sift through kind of drawers underneath her little table here. And then she pulls out a small little cloth sack with a drawstring, and she opens it, and then pours out 2 little rings onto her hand, and walks back over to you. She holds them out to kind of show you. One of them looks like it's kind of like this dark, almost like purple steel, and the very edge of it, kind of where a gem would normally sit, has almost what looks to be a brain, kind of carved into it.
Oh.
The other one is almost black steel, and it where the gem would sit is the sigil of kind of ram horns.
Oh. These look very neat. What exactly do they do? Or do they do anything?
Well, this one's a ring of mind shielding. He points to the one with the brain. It's enchanted so that when you wear it, folks can't. She kind of wraps her knuckles on her skull. Folks can't, get inside.
Oh.
Wow.
As for the other one, well, perhaps a demonstration's better. She slips the ring on, and then tosses a piece of scrap metal up into the air, and then she just kind of points the hand with the ring, kind of enclosed in a fist, at the scrap metal as it whirls through the air, and then suddenly from the ring you see this spectral kind of ram's head just burst out and slam into the scrap metal, sending it flying.
Yep,
Does that?
yep. That's the one.
Oh, you're interested in this one then?
Well,
I
how
like
much
the
for
other
both?
one.
They're 25 gold each.
What was that, Ruva? You said you wanted one of them?
I like the one about the mind.
Yeah, sure. Of course you did. Can I have the ram one, please? Here's 25.
Yep, 25 golden griffins each.
Sure,
So
sure.
25 from you and 25 from you, and I can pass the rings over.
Okay. Ruva's gonna give over 25 gold.
Very well. Pleasure to do business with you.
Ouch.
Pleasure. Are you... how often do you restock? Are you, like, looking for people to enchant and potentially on the restock soon? Or again?
At the moment, not really. We're awful busy of late. Got a lot of commissions coming in. We've been rather swamped with orders. I think Orston's rather behind on his orders. So am I, to be honest.
Is
Even
there...
Arkin is swamped.
Is there a reason why the orders are so high? It seems like it's out of ordinary.
Well, certain times of year are busier than others. Hard to say. We don't really ask too many questions. When the coin comes in, we make the weapons, we make the armor, we make the shields, we make the rings, whatever it is.
Wait, you make armor too?
Well, we have been known to dabble, but we've been on pause lately.
Mm.
Well, I think you do fine work.
Thank
And
you.
thank you so much.
Thank you kindly.
Whenever I'm not so poor again, do you think I could commission something?
Sure, I imagine if you've come back, we'll have cleared up some of these orders and have a bit more time. But we will be swamped for the next foreseeable few weeks.
Oh, because of the tournament?
Tournament.
The Knights thingy?
Oh, the Kingsguard trials.
Yes.
Oh, no, nothing like that.
Okay.
We do the odd repair for their training dummies and their equipment, but no commissions from them.
Where are they all coming from?
Like I said, it's not my business to pry.
Hmm.
That's fair. Well, thank you for the ring.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Happy to do business with you. You make your way out of the forge, and as you kind of get a few steps away, immediately you can feel the breeze on you, and it is a mighty relief from the sweltering heat
Oh,
of
that's nice.
the forge.
Mm. Oh, that feels good.
Welcome back.
Oh, hey. No
Anything
shield.
nice? No shield. Okay.
No, but I got this dope ass ring.
Dope ass ring.
What an
What does it
odd
do?
turn of phrase.
What does it do?
I don't know if I can use it right now. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna point it at Tibbs.
Yeah.
Wait, I gotta position myself appropriately. Yeah, okay, yeah. We'll see if it works. I'm pointing at him.
Why are you pointing it at me?
Yeah, you slip it on and you point it at him, and you can kind of like in the back of your head, you sort of like understand how it works. And so you pointed at him. Make a roll a d20 and add 7 to it. And you're
Sorry,
competing
buddy.
with Tibbs's AC.
Is this gonna hurt?
Oh, I hope not. I didn't even think about that.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure you're
Uh,
higher than 19.
Are you higher than 19?
No,
Tibbs is what, 18?
17.
Oh shit. Get wrecked,
Alright.
son.
Then yeah, that a spectral ram's head flies out of the tip of the ring and slams right into your chest, Tib. Gale, roll 2d10 for me.
Oh fuck no.
Knocks me into the fucking river. Or the
Kill.
pond.
Tibbs, you take 9 force damage and you are knocked into the fountain. Knocked back 5
Jeez.
feet into the fountain.
Oh,
That's pretty cool, huh? Is that
Reach in
effective?
and pull him out.
oh no.
Give him a quick cure wounds on the way up too.
ah.
Was that effective?
Yeah, Pavlova kind of helps you out of the fountain too, and she's, did you see any fish while you were in there?
Oh yeah, was there fish?
No.
Was that
Jeez.
pretty cool?
Ah.
Gail, no using that on good guys, okay?
What, did it hurt? Was it bad?
Ah. I think you broke a rib.
Oh. I'm sorry, Tips. My bad.
He just gives a thumbs up.
Did it
You
look
good?
cool?
I hope.
Oh. Okay. Sorry.
Ow. That's what you bought.
It is pretty cool, huh? Better than Ruba. Ruba
Yes.
just got some silly brain ring.
No,
Brain?
Gale is one to talk about
What's up
buying
with the
brains.
brains today?
Yeah, but mine's a cool brain. It's not like something to wear on my hand. It's a big
So
ass
cool
rock.
you can't even carry it.
This
I can carry it. I
This-
just can't walk fast.
this ring does so much for my state of mind. You have no idea.
Yeah, Ruva, what are you doing with the ring? Did you put
She
it on?
put it
or-
on.
Okay,
She
yeah.
really put it on.
As you slide it on, you notice that like just kind of with a thought, you can make it turn invisible so that no one can see you're wearing it, and then
Nope.
undo it in just kind of another quick thought.
She's making it invisible.
Very well. I'll assume it's invisible unless you otherwise say so.
Yep.
You bought an invisible ring?
It's the
Yeah.
opposite of the one ring.
See,
This is a
it's not
really
even
shitty
that
one
cool.
ring.
Honestly, I don't understand why it was so expensive.
Do you have any idea how much? Okay, so she kind of like whispers a bit. Do you have any idea how much it's scary to have people who read minds when I have so much on my mind? You know?
Name one person you've met that read minds.
You don't know who is.
Alright,
Roland
see?
could have been doing it the entire
See?
time.
You can't even name one. You know how many people I can name that I could beat the shit out of with this ring?
There are people who.
Both
There are
your rings
people.
are in your inventory. so-
Yeah,
I
thank
mean,
you.
I don't need a ring to beat somebody up.
There are people who happen to be after me, after us. So,
Don't put me in your mess.
no, this is completely different,
Oh, this ring looks
completely
fucking
different
dope.
people.
What did you do?
Who are you asking? He just hit you into a fountain. Do you not remember that?
Oh no,
Well-
I know what he did. That shit hurt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but what about you? Why are we in trouble because of you?
We're not in trouble because of me.
That's what you said. You said we.
No,
You
I
said that we're in
said-
trouble because of me. We. Use
no.
we.
I said, people are after me, and then I said, people are after us.
Yes,
They're
there was
two different things.
those assassins that were after us.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the assassins that are after us.
Oh, good thing you got a brain ring that we can't see.
The Apple Man?
Watch out, assassins.
Not the Apple Man.
Ooh.
As far as I know.
The
He's an
ring was for the
assassin?
first people, not the second ones.
Sure, sure.
There
Should
might
we
be
go-
thirds and fourths now too. We don't know.
What?
Oh.
Where to next then?
Looks like Kaj.
Oh,
Mhm.
Tibbers, look, I went inside and they said something about armor. We could always get you something. They're super busy right now, but like, we could save up for it if you ever wanted something more. I guess sturdy. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it would have helped against that fucking ring.
Sorry.
Yeah. Maybe I'll check back after the tourney.
The trials?
Trials. Tribulations.
Do you think
Are
it's a like a team effort or like a one-on-one scenario?
I
You all better hope it is.
sure hope it's a team effort.
I don't know. I'm feeling pretty confident.
I'm not going easy on any of you if it isn't.
I'm just knock you on your ass again. Oh, I said it out loud. Sorry.
Where are we off to now?
The inn? Probably?
Sure. I need to study this stinking rock.
You're studying now, Gil.
You can read?
You study things?
Yes.
Okay.
When I'm not bored or interested, sure. I know I've grown. Thank you, Flesh.
It's very impressive.
Trying to be like you.
Maybe not that one.
What? That I can't glow too?
You can glow, I'm sure.
What
I
tavern are
would
we staying
guess
at?
you guys know where you're going.
I bet Pavlova
Oh.
saw that map once and memorized it.
She's probably
Yes, if we
looking
want
for
to get
fish.
to Letterford's Round and the inn within it, then it's just down this way.
It is. Good job, Pat.
Thank you. Yes, you guys make your way. You guys make your way down the road towards Letterford's Round, and Letterford's Round seems to be mostly kind of residential, but there is that kind of one larger tavern and inn that sits on the northern side of the square, and so you guys make your way inside. There's an old kind of not dilapidated, not worn down, but clearly quite aged sign above the door that reads "Weeping Wesley's." One moment, let me just check something. So you guys swing the door open and head inside.
Ooh.
And you see not particularly busy, but you can see a couple people kind of spread throughout the inn, all kind of enjoying either meals by themselves or a drink by the bar. The tavern keep is up behind the bar, and he's wiping down glasses and serving drink. There's a staircase in the far corner that leads upwards towards the lodging.
Did you
How
stay here before, Aruva?
No.
how many rooms do we need? Ah,
Oh,
Sorry, just had to stretch. 2? One for Path, the other for us.
Well, we could ask the innkeeper.
Oh, yeah.
The circle table right in front of the door view stresses me out. Yeah, that would be an interesting place to sit. Alright, Gil, what are you up to? I know what Ruva's going to do, but what are you doing?
Hello.
Oh, hello? Is there something you needed from me?
I don't know. I just wanted to say hi.
Alright, well, hello.
I'm Gail.
My name is Estine.
That's pretty. I like your eyes.
Thank you. Yours are nice as well.
Oh, thanks. Are you here for a special reason? You exploring or adventuring?
No, just passing through. Is there a reason you're here in town? Are you new here?
Yes. Yes, I am. Yeah, I haven't been here before. Pretty sure.
Well, welcome to Eudora. It's a beautiful city.
Oh. It's pretty nice, yeah. There's lots of cool things so far that I've seen. Though I will say, don't check out the Wizard's Tower. He's a bit of a butt.
Oh, I see. Well, I'll keep that in mind.
But yeah. So I'm actually here with some family of mine, and we're here for a a test. We're here for a test. The Knights thingy.
Oh, you must mean the Kingsguard trial.
Yeah, sure.
I had heard that they were hosting them. Is it tomorrow? Is that when they are?
Yes.
Well, good luck if you're taking part.
Oh, thanks. Hopefully it goes well. I don't really know anything about it. I just heard that there was a chance to do something cool, so got curious.
Yes, I've not gotten to watch any of them myself, so I can't say what they're all about.
Is it like a spectator event where you get to watch?
So I've heard.
Oh. Well, you should come.
How will I set out tomorrow morning?
Oh. Where to?
On my way to Stony Brook.
Oh. Alright. Well, I won't bother you anymore. Sorry.
Oh, no, you weren't bothering me. But if you need to be running, that's all right.
Oh. Oh, it's okay. Safe travels. I hope to see you again.
And good luck on your trials tomorrow.
Oh, thanks. Maybe if I ever see you again, I'll be something in big shiny armor.
Sounds impressive.
Yeah, maybe. Bye. Oh gosh.
Hey.
Hi.
How'd that go?
That was fun. Have we been to Stony Brook? I forgot.
No
Are you
shot.
Are you being serious right now?
Am I being serious?
We've been to Stony Brook, yeah.
Of course we have.
Both town and orphanage. Saruba and Tibbs, he went to the barkeep. He seems to only have one eye. He's kind of closed the other one. As he looks over at you, he's kind of a stout dwarven fellow, with a bushy red beard and long hair. He says, "All right, there. Can I help you?"
Hi, I'm Ruva, and I'm here with my friends.
Well, it's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too.
I am Audrin.
Audrin?
Yep. You got it right in one.
Nice to meet you, Audrin. Ruva smiled. I'm hoping to find lodging here.
Aye, well, you come to the right place.
There are 5 of us, and we were wondering how the uh if there was either one big room or 2 rooms. What's the rooming situation
Well,
here?
we've got one sort of long communal room, but you can have a private room if you wish. Those have room enough for 2 in them, so they are more expensive. But we should have enough beds to situate you all in the long room.
Oh, okay, then that's perfect.
Is that what you'd like then?
Oh, yes, please. How much will that be per night?
For the beds alone, just 1 griff. We've had to cut out of prices.
Okay. And for what's for
For
just
another
beds
griff
alone?
each, you can have dinner and breakfast.
Oh, okay. We'll take that one then.
All right then, that's just 2 griffs each.
All right, I will. I'll pay for tonight's. Then, River's going to give over 10 griffs.
Yeah, 10 golden griffs for the lot of you for the night. So you slide the gold over the counter, and he tucks it away into a little pocket on his coat. Says, all right then, you can go and throw your things upstairs, and I'll have dinner sorted in just a moment.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
I have a question, if you don't mind.
Aye?
How much for
Go
a
for it.
bottle
Well,
of whatever alcohol you have?
we've got ale, we've got whiskies. Dwarven
What's-
whiskey is quite good, if I say so myself, and we've got wines.
What's
It all
the
depends on what
cheapest?
you're looking for. Cheapest? Well, probably the ale.
How much for a bottle?
Well, I could let one go for 1 griff for amber ale.
How many bottles you got?
Well, he turns around, looks across the rack. A couple of the ones on the rack are wine, but he's got 3 ale ones on the rack, and then he kind of sifts around in some shelves beneath the table. Pulls out 1 more bottle of amber ale. Well, I've got 4 of them on me right now.
I just bought this amulet and it has like a dwarf beard, so I'm hoping it helps with the flavor.
Kind of leans in a little bit. Oh, I think I've seen one of those before. Dwarven craftsmanship, if I do spot it.
So it's authentic.
Indeed, it is.
I can get behind that. Do you offer a deal if I buy all 4 of them? Maybe 3 gold? 3
Make
grip?
persuasion. Make a persuasion.
I can do that. Oh,
Nice.
Yeah, with a 17, he mulls it over in his head for a little bit and then goes, aye, for one with such an eye for dwarven craftsmanship, I could make a deal for 3 gold.
brilliant. I will take all 4 then.
All right then. He bustles back and grabs all the bottles, scoops them up into his arms, and then just kind of places them one by one in front of you. The finest ale you'll find.
Hey, thank you.
Okay, so room for the night, breakfast, dinner. We got it.
Great.
Someone else is probably gonna have to do room and split for breakfast or whatever a different night if we're gonna be staying here. It did kind of after my purchase today, I'm sort of almost out of funds.
Wait, how much was it?
It was 10 gold.
Okay.
Here, take 2.
No, don't do it that way. Do not piecemeal this. It'll confuse my brain.
I'll cover it tomorrow if we end up staying again.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay. I said we could bring our stuff up.
Okay, yeah, let's get Pav's heavy bag put down somewhere. Be right back.
Aruva's isn't too shabby either, I might add. Although it is sans tons of potions. Which is nice.
Are you coming, Gail?
Yeah, funny story, actually. Um, have we met before?
He's too busy flirting. Let's go.
Are you? Who are you saying that to? To Istine or to
And
Pavlova?
Pavlova.
to his knee.
She kind of like sits there, kind of a little bit stunned and not really sure what to say. She turns back towards Tibbs. She kind of tugs on your jacket there, Tibbs, and goes, "What's Gail doing?"
Flirting.
What? You know, because you're going to Stony Brook. Don't actually ever hear people often going there.
I don't believe we've met.
But why go to Stony Brook then, if I can ask?
Well, I'm with one of the fishing companies, and I have business there. Quite
Oh.
a few fisheries along the coast.
Oh. That's cool. I'm trying to fish myself, but I'm working on it. I'm not very good with being patient.
I see. Well, I can't claim to be much of a fisherwoman myself. I more just handle administration and money exchanging.
That's pretty neat. I actually I'm from Stony Brook. That's why I was kind of surprised.
No, I see. Well, I can't say I visit there often, just occasionally for business.
That's pretty neat. So is it like a new company, or is it expanding their adventures?
Well, just there's a fishing company in Tradewater and doing business with a fishing company off in Stony Brook, looking to buy up ships and all that.
Interesting.
You know how businessmen are, like to do things in person. Personally, I wish we could have just sent letters, but it's nice to get on the road sometimes.
Yeah, well, it's more fun that way, you know. Then you get to explore and meet cool people, or go see scary things, scary monsters, or something.
Well, I would like to enjoy this, avoid the scary monsters, but the rest sounds enjoyable.
Pretty neat. Well, I think my family left me, and I've got things to go study. So, safe travels.
Very well, very well. Yeah, again, I wish you luck.
You as well. I hope it goes well.
Have a good night.
You too.
Oh yeah, so Gail, you kind of trail up after the others. The others have made their way up a little bit before you. Did you make your way to?
Make my way.
That's gonna happen every time, huh?
Mhm.
You make your way upstairs to the upper floor of Weeping Wesley. And it's honestly a pretty nice inn. It's not run down at all. It's clearly like kind of old and rather storied, but the building itself is in well kept condition. And so the room on the right side of the hall is kind of a long room with open beds and little footlockers to stow your things. And the rooms on the left are locked.
These are fancy.
Yes, this is rather nice.
I'm glad.
And just the perfect amount of beds, too.
Imagine that.
Is it? Oh, that's perfect.
It's
Yeah,
like
it's a
they
good thing
knew
you
we
guys
were
didn't
coming.
drag Bernard along with you. Someone would be sleeping on the ground.
Dibs.
uh,
No, I said dibs.
oh.
Oh yeah, so you each kind of settle in, stowing what you want in your footlocker, and tucking the rest away, kind of next to the bed. And it's kind of like it's evening. It's not like super late at night, but you can go down and eat dinner if you want. You guys can kind of tell me what you do with your night. Dinner would be served in a few minutes. But if there's anything like else you guys want to do or discuss, you can do so.
Mm. We're all
I'm
going
just
to the same place
taking-
tomorrow, right? Pavlov, are you going to the same place tomorrow? Or is your
To
thing
the
different?
to the barracks.
Yes.
Yes, I was summoned there as well.
Oh, you were summoned?
Yes, well, while you guys were gone, I received another letter.
Oh?
I-
What did it say?
Well, I'm not really sure what your thing involved, but I don't think I meant to take part in it.
Oh, okay.
If
Hmm.
there is a trial, I suppose I'd already passed it.
Well, if anyone did, it definitely would be you, yes.
Well, thank you. I'm not so sure about that. You're all uh, quite a bit stronger than me.
Mm, not all strength comes with muscles,
I suppose.
and I don't even have those.
Very true.
Okay, Gil, you know.
So, is there anything like particular that anybody wants to do during the evening and night?
I want to study
Mm.
my stuff.
Very well.
My stuff.
Anything in particular amongst your things? You have what did you buy altogether? You bought obviously the ring, which is already in the inventory, but you bought. Did you buy one of the wands?
So I bought
Yeah, the smile one.
the one that makes you smile.
Gotcha.
I bought the funky stone shaped like a dome,
Mhm.
and I bought the ram's head thingy,
Okay, so you bought the skull, you bought
stone brain.
the brain, and you bought the wand, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I thought that's what it was, but I wanted to make sure. Yeah. So is there anything in particular that you do with them, or just kind of looking them over?
Yeah. So I sit on the bed, crisscross applesauce, and I bring out the stone brain, and then I like massage the brain while thinking of different things, trying to think if it like activates, and I like peek my eyes open every now and again just to see if I did anything cool. Or I'll look at Tibbs and imagine the sheets flying off of him, or like a pillow flying at Ruva. Just think different things to try and like activate it, and just play around with it, see what it does.
Yeah, you kind of turn it over in your hands and look for any sort of like mechanisms or glyphs inscribed into it, and you don't see anything. It's mostly just smooth stone. If it wasn't stone, you would think it was just a real brain. It is very lifelike.
But it definitely still emits a faint glow.
Yeah, it does have this kind of faint glow, but it is like very very faint. It's just like the very last scraps of magic.
Hmm. Hmm. All right. Well, I'll move it to the side of the bed, and I'll go take out the skull. Look at the skull. See if I can put it on my head. Look around it. Look if there's something in it. If there's any sigils.
It's sort of the same thing, but it's of course not made of stone. It's just genuine bone, from what you can tell. And as for its sort of like magical signature, it kind of has this little crackle to it. You feel your fingers kind of tingle when you're touching it, but as soon as you put it down, the feeling fades.
Does it look like a helmet? Like I can stick it on my head and like boop?
Not particularly. Whatever the creature was, it wasn't human enough to do so. It would need modifications to do something like that.
From messing with it, could I discern like what kind of creature would it be? Would it be like a beast or something warped in fairy tales or something?
It doesn't look like your average animal. It's certainly not just like a ram skull. It's something twisted and weird.
Mm.
This would be a very hard check, but you can make animal handling or nature. But again, very hard check.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, no. You don't know what it is.
Hmm. Alright, well. Hey, Ruva,
Yep.
you smell, and I'll point the wand at her. Make her smile.
Is there a way to contest this?
Are you willing to smile?
No.
Then you can make a charisma save.
They're never willing to smile.
Oh.
Yeah, you just scowl at him.
That's fair.
No. Did you just try and use that on?
I go back to playing with the skull.
Gil? Gil, I will take that away from you. What is that skull? Is it a devil? Because that would be kind of cool.
What do you mean? Have you seen one before?
A devil?
Yeah.
No. I don't think so. But I thought they had horns.
They have horns?
Devils?
Yeah.
I thought so. Isn't
Oh.
that why people always think that tieflings are, well, evil or whatever?
What's a tiefling?
Because they also... Oh. Hmm. Well, Rue's gonna quick turn into a tiefling.
I
Oh.
don't know.
And then turn back.
Wait, no, do it again, do it again, do it again. I have
Okay.
the skull in my hands. I'm like comparing horns.
Yeah. I guess, would it be Liaz? Just quick make them Liaz for a sec.
Yeah, I think they're still in your thing. You should be able to do it.
Okay.
Be able to do it yourself.
Oh, I should have done it.
But that's okay. I can do it. Yeah, so
Yes,
you
thank you.
quickly flip over into a tiefling quickly. Gail, you compare the skulls. It's definitely not a tiefling. Tieflings are a little too humanoid.
No, it's not quite the same. I mean, I guess it's kind of similar, but it's way too different.
Hmm. Well, that's too bad. But devils are supposed to be somewhat like that. With horns and stuff.
Oh. All right, I trust your word for it.
Yeah, so you guys you've paid for dinner, so you can head down and eat it, but I wouldn't need to RP all that. And then eventually you drift off for the night. You had kind of a long journey and a bit of excitement in the city, so you all drift off fairly peacefully. And you awake relatively early in the morning as the sun begins to peer through the window, and each awake on the day of the Kingsguard trial. Yeah, so I think only Tibbs needs the long rest, but
I used a spell slot.
fair enough.
I had 2 health missing.
Long rest if you need it, and
Okay.
you all awaken in the morning. So,
Oh, could Ruva have made sure, like, checked out the ring and stuff when...
yeah, for sure. It's in your inventory now, so
Okay,
you can read it over and know exactly what it does now.
cool, thanks.
Yeah, so as you guys pull yourselves out of bed and ready yourselves for the day, what do you do first? What's your course of action?
Eat.
Fair enough.
I want to spend some time in front of the fire down there too.
I'm going to also because I want to dry my clothes. They're probably still a little damp.
Yeah, that's
He
kind
did
of
not-
awful.
Goodness, Tibber.
Waking
It's-
up in like damp armor, that's gotta be the worst.
Damp armor. He's got a wet socks, sweat fucking shoes. He didn't even take off anything because he just slept.
You slept in those?
Yeah, it felt kind of awful, but
That's gross.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Gil. Hey, should we wake up Gil?
Well, he won't want to miss the trial, so probably.
Okay. Gil.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's time to fight, buddy. Sword time.
Not hard.
It'll be fun.
Oh, pick up my rock, put it in the thingy, and I take my skull. Doop doop doo.
Yeah, you gather up your things and head down into the tavern floor, and you can see a few of the patrons who you saw yesterday, kind of up and about, ready to begin the day. As you make your way down, I believe Kaj and Tibbs, you guys head over to the fire, but the innkeep is busy preparing breakfast. I think Chad has determined that breakfast is coffee and bagel. We'll add some a little bit of eggs on the side.
Mm.
Make it
I'm
well
gonna produce
rounded.
flame and help Tibbs dry off some.
Fair enough.
If only there was an easier way to dry him off.
Yeah, so you guys grab a table, and soon the innkeeper brings food over to you. Here you are, then. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
He plops down some plates in front of each of you and makes his way back over to grab the others for Tibbs and Kaj whenever they want them.
Thank you.
Whenever I'm dry enough, I'm just hungry.
Okay, yeah. I'll come by to pick up the plate on the way over.
Yeah, he gives you both of the plates so that you can bring them over to the table.
No,
Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning. Drop one off there. All right, you good, Tibbs?
Yeah.
That was a terrible idea.
Well, it wasn't my idea.
To sleep in all your stuff?
Well, I was tired. It's okay. Nothing's moldy yet.
Oh,
Sure, it'll be fine.
What time are we supposed to be there? Do we have to be there early?
In the morning.
I think that being there early is probably the best bet, considering that we don't know the time.
Yeah, I want to get there early. Scope out competition.
You guys are so eager to get violent here.
I just don't want to be late. But yeah, there is a lot of eagerness for violence here. It's kind of concerning.
I've done nothing but skip rocks and hunt for the last 4 months. I'm eager to
Mm.
just get anything done.
Mm-hmm.
Why were you skipping rocks?
Fun.
He's working on his
Oh.
forearm strength, you know?
Yeah, that.
Hmm.
Okay.
Throw a little technique into the strength.
With rock throwing.
Yeah, it's not about as hard as you can throw it. It's about the angle, spin you put on it.
Ah, for your javelins. I see. Why didn't you just throw your javelins?
I didn't want to swim to go get them.
Why does that have
You
to be
don't
in water?
you don't have to be in water.
Well, I was in the Riverlands like most of the time. There's a
You
lot of
can choose
water.
you can choose to throw it at not water.
I guess. Can't do it anymore.
Yeah, I was just trying to mention how perhaps there were other ways to use your time. But who am I to judge? I got no training done.
You apparently became rich and famous.
I
You're
was
rich now.
neither of those things. Who's rich? I'm an orphan.
We're all
Came in here
orphans.
spending really hard. I mean, you bought a ring, the entire rooms.
Yeah, and now I have no money.
Huh.
So you guys finish up your breakfast, and you've grabbed your things from upstairs. So whenever you're ready to set out, you can do so.
Well, he's been done with his food because he eats faster. So
Yep.
whenever they're ready.
Riva finishes and puts puts an extra bagel in her pocket.
Good to
Carbs.
go.
All right. It is time.
All right. So you make your way out of Weeping Wesley and back into uh, Letterfer's Round, and I presume you're making your way north, but you could stop if you wanted to go somewhere else.
No. We should go straight there.
I think we're all a little antsy to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. Then you make your way down Goddison Road across the Bridge of Thamir and wind your way through a few more roads. As you begin to travel, you can actually see the battlements of the King's Meadow in the distance, um, standing proud and tall with the finest of Eudoran craftsmanship. But you guys wind your way around another road, heading towards the barracks themselves, which is off to the side of the King's Meadow. So, as you guys arrive out in front, about here, beyond the fences, you can see off to the right there's sort of a large building made of stone, rather sturdy. But the path that kind of winds off to the left towards the training yards seems to be bustling with people. You can see several people all wearing rather heavy looking armor. You can see what appears to be sort of this large fenced off area with these wooden risers on either side. It seems to be where the commotion is all oriented. Do you make your way towards them?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
To the
Yes, sir.
commotion.
Very well. Then you make your way along the dirt path and arrive. One moment. Somebody. You arrive at the training yard.
Oh,
Ah,
we're already fighting.
we know them. We know these
We
people.
know them.
Yeah,
Let's-
indeed.
let's go.
As you arrive in the training yard, you can see a few familiar faces. Some of the old Kingsguard that you passed by on your travels, and who then subsequently visited you at the orphanage to deliver the missive. And so you see this large ring of wooden fence at the center, lined with training dummies, archery targets, and stacked up bales of hay, and risers on either side that are filled with people. And on the very far end, kind of huddled around in a circle in the group, you can see four individuals kind of talking amongst themselves. A Limsa with rabbit ears atop her head, a human man, a tiefling with kind of this reddy purple skin, and a Dwarven woman in rather heavy looking armor. Beyond them, you can see several important looking figures seated in chairs. They kind of sit and talk quietly amongst themselves as people seem to be filtering into the training yard. So, what do you do?
I'm hopping the fence.
Oh,
Oh. Is there a gate right here that we can go through?
Oh, yeah, there is a gate, yeah. Right
Okay.
in front.
I'm gonna walk to the gate.
Guys, I don't think we're supposed to.
oh, hi. Was there you before?
Yeah, you see these two women who were Kingsguard members that you ran into before. They just kind of recognize you and they give you a wave and go, "Are you ready? It's about to begin."
Ah, I know you.
Yeah, see? Who knew them? Sure. I mean, as ready as we can be, I guess. Is it just these?
You're Riley, right?
Riley O'Shannon, yes.
Well, you got a good memory.
And she's Mila.
And Sir Joseph's still there.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
and
got a
that's
really good memory.
Mila McHale.
Ha.
I just remember them as the quiet one and the one who had red hair.
Of course you would remember it that way.
I remember them because I want to beat them.
Beat
Eat?
them?
Or B.
Beat them.
Oh,
Like
he
in
doesn't.
at a sword fight.
He doesn't mean
Oh, like a
that.
2v2?
Well, we're not competing. Those are
What?
your rivals over there. She nudges her head off towards this group.
Oh,
Rain check?
Oh, that's
okay.
it?
Um,
Yes, that's the other
Shouldn't
group who've
underestimate
distinguished
them to-
themselves.
Oh, what did they do?
Well, you'll have to talk to them for that. We're just the audience today.
Well, I hope you watch.
Yeah, you guys make your way over to the other group. They're kind of huddled around in a circle, but as they see you approaching, they kind of turn around.
What are you huddling about?
You see them all kind of like look you up and down. The Limsa woman just kind of brightens up and smiles at you. The Dwarven woman outstretches one of her hands to shake your scale. Um, the human male is a little bit quiet. He kind of hangs back. And the tiefling just rolls his eyes at you. This is our competition, he says.
That's what I was thinking.
I'll shake hands. No, it's not competition. We're here to win.
Ruva's smile matches the little bunny person's smile. Hi, I'm Ruva. Nice to meet you all.
Yeah, she kind of bounces her way over. She seems rather bubbly, and she just kind of the dwarf is like vigorously shaking your hands, almost like rattling your arms, and going, "Nice to meet you, nice to meet you." But the Limsa woman just kind of shakes your hand a little more delicately and says, "I'm Sunrise."
Sunrise, that's such a cute name.
Thank you. It's nice to meet you all.
It's very nice to meet you. I heard you guys distinguished yourselves. That's
Oh,
amazing. How did you do that?
I don't know if I would say something so lofty as that. We've heard quite a lot about you lot as well.
Oh, I'm sure the songs may have oversold it or something. Um, what did you guys do?
Well, there was a burning building down in Tradewater, and we all helped put it out, as well as how many was it? 15 people, I believe we saved.
15 people. Oh, that's from one burning building?
Yes.
15 people in one building.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of people.
It's in the middle of the night.
Oh, I see.
Great work.
That's
Thank you.
very good.
We've heard a bit about your deeds, and it sounds impressive.
Well, I mean, I don't think any of ours had anything to do with burning buildings. So,
Well, we've heard rumors that you were traveling around with the Bard of Belisandre.
oh, yes, she was wonderful.
That in itself is an achievement.
She saved many people. Cured
Yes, so,
silver vein.
so I've heard.
We're
And
we're
so
we're meeting
quite
our
something.
competition.
Uh, well, I wish you luck in the trials then, Sunrise says. Uh,
Oh, yes, you too.
I should introduce my fellows. They're a little bit more shy. She kind of elbows the tiefling, and he just rolls his eyes at her. And then she goes, "Fine. This is Luker," pointing at the tiefling. And this is Mildred, who just kind of beams at you. "It's nice to meet you as well," he says.
Nice to meet you. And Ruva turns to Luger and says, and nice to meet you, Luger, in uh, Infernal. So I guess it probably doesn't sound that nice, but
He just kind of glares at you, doesn't say anything. And my shy fellow here, Sanders.
hi, Anders. That's interesting. You remind me, that name reminds me of something,
Oh,
but I can't
really?
quite remember it. Yeah, maybe I knew an Anders. I'm not sure. It's a lovely name.
He just kind of nods his head slightly. You see him blush.
Well, best of luck.
Best of luck to you as well.
Thank you. Ruva smiles. And looks off.
Before you can kind of even walk away, one of the men who's sitting down here, the man in the center who has this kind of long black robe and just stark white long hair. He stands from his seat on the far end, and as he stands, you see the others notice, and then all three of them stand. And you see the man in the robes kind of hold one finger to his throat, and then when he speaks, his voice kind of booms out loudly. And as he begins to talk, you hear sort of a calm fall over the crowd. Everybody who was mumbling and whispering all falls silent as the man says, "Well then, we're all here and ready to begin. So, contestants, are you ready?" And you see your rival group all kind of turn back towards the three men, and they all nod. And then attention turns towards you four.
I nod.
Ruva
Very well.
smiles and nods.
Let's begin then. And that is where we'll end the session for today, unfortunately.
About that time.
Unfortunately, yeah, we're right at we're right at 10 o'clock. It's been 3 hours, so this is quite a good cliffhanger to leave you on. I apologize for that, but it's a little too
All
perfect.
good.
I trusted you, says chat. Too bad. That's what you get. That's what you get. You get for trusting me. Alrighty. Yeah, it's good to be back in the swing of things. This group is fun to play with. So it's always a good time.
It's
Yeah,
good to
so
be
we'll
back.
we'll pick back up again next time, and we'll launch right into the trial.
Yes.
And he'll give you the explanation that time, because if I tell you now, we'll all forget.
Yep.
So we'll start with the explanation of what the trial involves, and we'll get right into it next time. Alrighty. So, to begin with, as is tradition, does anything interfere with next week for any of you guys?
No.
Nope.
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 Alrighty. Then we will pencil ourselves in for next Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern, for the second session. If anything changes, please do let me know, and we can always try to adjust things. And yeah, that's how we'll proceed from here on.
Perfect.
Alrighty. Let's get a little bit of music in here. Okay. It's good to be back with this group. I've been working on this one for, well, basically since before Silversong started. So it's been a bit of a process, but it's gonna be a fun one. Yeah, that was a fun session. There's lots of good stuff that went down. It's very entertaining. I'm trying to think. We don't have any real bookkeeping to do on the channel. Nothing to update about. So this will be our Mondays from here on out until we complete this arc. And as for other D&D stuff, we are gonna have some other stuff starting up relatively soon. I still don't have an exact date for that. Still kind of waiting on some stuff. So that'll be started soon, but I'm not going to give any actual dates or times. I ideally want to get 3 campaigns going again. Why did I say it twice? I must be tired. Gail removed my brain. He's carrying it around. So yeah, we'll get more campaigns going, and we'll launch into some new stuff too. All right. So let's do our little wrap up. If you want updates on times and streams and schedules and stuff like that, follow me on Twitter at that link here, and you can be kept up to date on stuff, see any fan art and stuff like that I retweet. If you want to join our Discord and you have not, feel free to do so. There's channels and stuff for all the different campaigns, so if you want to theory craft about what's going on or talk about the campaign, you can do so there. And there's meme channels and an art channel with a lot of really good art in it, so check that out if you wish. If you want to go get caught up on stuff, especially because you have a whole season of content of Silversong, which is the, of course, first season of this campaign, then you can go and check out the archive on YouTube at that link there. So if you want to go get caught up on what happened earlier in this story, or if you want to go watch the other campaigns, you can do so there. If you want to learn more about the world that I set all my campaigns in, a living world, of course, called Grand Lorien, you can read the World Anvil here, basically like a wiki for kingdoms, continents, factions, deities, all sorts of stuff. So if you want to learn more about Middlemere, this place that we're in, why we call the money grifts, or what the hell that Kingsguard thing is, then you can check it out there. Or who that Amelina lady we keep talking about is. Who the heck is she anyway? Yeah, so if you want to do your extracurricular reading, check that out. Other than that, that's all I have for you tonight. So I'll see you guys either next week, or if you're just here to watch 3 Crowns. I almost said Silversong. If you're just here to watch 3 Crowns, then I'll see you guys next week. If you want, though, I'll probably be doing a couple more streams this week, where we just kind of plunk away at some work for other stuff. So drop by if you just want a cozy Bob Ross style map making night. Other than that, thank you for watching, and have a good night.
Thank you for DMing.
And thank you for playing. Take care, everybody. Good night.
Good night.
Bye bye.
Bye.